RIP Takeoff. Condolences to that young man's family and loved ones. Welcome to another edition of Mouthpiece Included. We have a lot to unpack here. Please take these quick moments to like. Takeoff. Condolences to that my bad. Take this time to like, share, subscribe. Take this time to like, share, and subscribe. Show starts in about 3 minutes. We're going to be sharing the link amongst our loved ones as well. We ask that you do the same, and then we're going to pop out. And anybody can pull up. I'll be dropping the link in the chat soon. But if you do pull up, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. This is Mouthpiece Included. Live, uncut, unedited. Okay?
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research.
Go Cubs, go!
Is a use
go Cubs, go!
That might
hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs gonna win.
Educational or
go Cubs, go!
Balance in favor
go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say?
I feel very happy for Justin Fields after the way he got crapped on by his owner last week.
Listen, you were right that Booty was better than we thought.
Great win, great game.
Appreciate it. Bear down.
Great throw.
What's up, Chicago? It's Dylan Thiemann here. Super excited to get to work. Bear down.
They're all saying bear down, Nails.
This is Sam Roush, fired up. Just got drafted by the Bears. I'm gonna be there tomorrow morning. Bear down. Fired up to be with you.
Did you hear that, Nails? Bear down. No one's saying go Bears.
And the contracts, all of that stuff.
Here's your boy Ace.
That takes care of itself when you win.
Yeah.
And actually, that's my biggest fear is winning here more than it is.
It's all right. They're about to fire your black ass.
Air quotes problematic.
Chicago, let's do it. Y'all got one of them ones. Bet down.
Did you hear that, Caleb? Bet down.
We're going to go after you every game. And, that's how we roll. We're going to try to tickle your tonsils on every play, every game. That's how we roll. We're going to try to tickle your tonsils on every play, every game.
Hey, Cleveland, you better hide the markers from your kids. Somebody colored in your Jesus.
Somebody colored in your ass with too much ass, fat ass.
Listening that you have a very strong opinion on LeBron versus Michael Jordan. We're in Chicago. I have to ask you what it is.
Yeah. Next question. No. Both great players.
That's problematic.
I will never be as great as Michael Jeffrey Jordan. MJ will forever be the GOAT of basketball.
With Shamar, what stands out to you about his skill set?
Yeah, look, he's athletic. I think that was the first thing that we saw. You see, explosion and power with this player. I think he's got the right temperament for what we're looking for. I think we'll have to put the saddle on him and break him a little bit. We'd rather have to pull the reins back.
What's your name, boy?
Rather than have to whip them to get them to go. So we're excited about working with him.
Air quotes problematic.
All right, what's up, NASCAR fans? I don't know about y'all, but this President Obama is pissing me off. So I'm gonna do some dip and speak my mind. Today I'm gonna be dipping Vagisil regular strength anti-itch cream. Oh yeah, that's a big digger right there. So I'm pretty pissed off what I found out. I found out this Obama wants to put a bigger tax on gasoline.
That's when all the news came in about being in the South Park episode. Something about being poor and stupid was the theme of the episode.
Bring it on, Earhart. You scared of the competition? I'm just as poor and stupid as you. I'm gonna drive and I'm gonna go fast and I'm gonna turn to the left sometimes.
Can we just get back to the subject of racing, please?
Hell, bring it on, Danica. You dumb bitch. Think I can't steer left better than you?
My testicles, they like ease down and they put their hands right between my butt. Just pulled my drawers down and dug in my rectum.
The ringleader and now disgraced.
That Ain't That Network. Everybody subscribe to That Ain't That Network, man. I'm telling you, those guys are putting some real conscious material out on their
Stand by,
YouTube.
Karen. Show starts shortly.
A lot of people aren't aware of their content, but these are some very smart people that's very conscience forward.
Hey, bros, what's going on? This is Cotton. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.
Bet down.
Bring a towel. When you get out of the water, you need to dry off right away to avoid catching a cold. That's why Tally says, don't forget to bring a towel. Okay. Thanks, Tally. You want to get high?
Maybe. Maybe not. All right, Karen, bring that beat back. Bring that beat back, Karen. Bring that beat back. Please like, share, subscribe. We are in the building. Mouthpiece included. TATN. TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN. 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 Better guard your grill. TATN. TATN. TATN.
Mouthpiece included.
TATN.
TATN. TATN. Better guard your grill.
TATN. 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 Mouthpiece included. TATN. Yes, sir.
TATN. TATN. Better guard your
In the building.
TATN. TATN.
TATN. TATN. Mouthpiece included. Welcome. This is the pod where we unpack Spolly tricks. That's your fusion of sports and your poly tricks and everything in between, located at when the superposition collapses. Those subatomic particles drop its waveform and chooses a position. Whether it's a viral moment, a controversial call, or a political pivot, we bring the heat with sharp takes and layered content. The National Football League just keeps feeding the timeline. And this week is Mike Vrabel and BJ Rusinni back in the spotlight as more, quote, laughable, end quote, photos surfaced. The kind that make you wonder whether the Shield is running a draft or a football league or a daytime soap opera. Vrabel's latest presser didn't calm anything down either. If anything, he poured fuel to a storyline that refuses to die. Every time he steps to a podium, the internet gets another meme cycle, and the Patriots get another distraction from the Patriot way they definitely didn't ask for. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Meanwhile, in Chicago, Caleb Nails Williams delivered a first annual Bears season presser that felt like a reset button for our beloved franchise. Confident, cocky, arrogant, polished, and already sounding like the face of the Chicago Bears' future. Whether he was talking DJ Moore or expectations for year 3, the kid owned the room. A lot less ums. So he's been working with his speech coach. He sounds great. And the NFL draft now in the books. The Bears rookie class is fully on display, giving us fans plenty to argue about as grades roll in from every direction, including ours. So today we're diving into all of it. The Vrabel BJ Rusinni circus that refuses to exit stage left. Caleb Nails Williams setting the tone for a new era in Chicago. And the Bears' full 2026 draft haul. Who we took, why we took them, and how our experts are grading the future of the franchise. Buckle up. This is Mouthpiece Included, and the drama is just getting started. So whether you're here for sports, gaming, or political sharp turns, we got your dose of insight with just the right amount of edge. This ain't just commentary, it's clarity served up with heat. Ready? Let's pop on our filthy air ones, the ones that you probably should have thrown away a couple years ago. You know, you got a new fresh pair of ones, but yeah, somehow you're emotionally attached to these old stinky air ones. Your wife's trying to hide them from you, but you dig them out of there and you put them on. You just want to walk to the store and walk your dog. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to see you in those air ones. But let's pull up to our new job like your colored general manager did on his first day of work at the crack of dawn, stepping into more slush and snow in those filthy air ones. Damn, getting a nice pair of waterproof Timberlands or something like that. All right. The panel's open. The link shall be pinned in the chat, most Ricky Tick. For anyone who still has the cojones to pull up, be advised, if you do pull up, do not, and I repeat, do not forget to bring your mouthpiece. So stand down, stand back, stand by. Or pull up, okay? But if you do pull up, once again, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. Do me a favor, smash that like button and share this link. The views expressed in today's pod are those of the hosts, any guest, and are not necessarily reflective of any affiliates or TATN. So, grab your mouthpiece and let's get started. Before that, Big Up Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes. This is a 4th annual Glamping Music Fest. They're calling it 3rd, but 4th annual, Pembroke Pines, Illinois. Off the beaten path, all right? Limited light pollution. You're going to pull up and spend a weekend listening to the best house music you've ever absorbed in your consciousness, okay? The best DJs, many of them from the Midwest, are going to pull up on a beautiful world-class stage and perform until the crack of dawn, all right? Now, the walls would be sweating like at the Music Box, but there are no walls, just a bunch of trees and stars. Some say those stars are the ancestors. Pull up, all right? They still have early bird specials available. The link's been dropped in the chat. All right, it's a Glamping House Music Festival. That's www.ancestralechoes.net. Big ups to Midwest Festivals. Big ups to Milz Aesthetics. Licensed, bonded, fully insured, copper-colored, owned, and operated multicultural skin, body, and weight loss pro. If you're looking for the best esthetician in the business, you find yourself in Los Angeles, maybe you came out here to get some rays. You want to lay out in the sun next to the white folks, you know? You reach out to Tay Milz at www.taymilzaesthetics.com and multicultural skin, body, and weight loss pro. Big ups to Bella B, all right? Bella B, if you need some swag, printed or you know, stitched onto a shirt or what have you, reach out to Bella B, all right? Designs365@gmail.com. Bella B is a great sponsor and does almost all of the swag that you see here on TATN and Mouthpiece Included. Last but not least, big ups to Jim Recovery, J-I-M Recovery. If you need a tow truck, and you're in the Chicagoland area, right? Reach out to J-I-M Recovery. Jim will pull up in a brand new flatbed truck, top of the line technology, over 4 decades experience. So your whip will be treated with kid gloves, and he can definitely get you and your whip to a place of safety. All right. So big ups to all the sponsors, and let's get it going. Let's get the co-host with the co-most in the building. LEO's finest, you know, perennial dad of the year.
Yeah, let's get it. TATN. Mouthpiece included. Bring your mouthpiece. Mouthpiece included.
Going on there, Jim.
Yeah, it's better than that Go Cubs go crap you were playing there a little while ago. Nothing, man. Life in the big city is fine. Got warm for a few days, and now we back to 59. Life in the city, boy.
Life in the second city, huh?
Yeah, man. Games were warm all week for baseball, and then the temperature just dropped down to 43 for baseball yesterday. Damn, can we get a break? Can we catch a break for some spring baseball?
Well, it builds character, puts hair on their chest. You know what I mean?
There's the fans out there freezing, just trying to watch their kids play a game of baseball. But it's all good.
Engine winter. You know what I mean? We got engine summer, it's engine winter.
Air apparently, because my gosh, we were out there on the north side yesterday playing Walter Payton college prep, and temperature dropped down in the 40s by the time the damn game was over at 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Speaking of walking paper, one of the poor and stupid draft picks we got is a long lost descendant of like a third or fourth or fifth cousin, his family's telling him. His granddad even said him and Walter used to sleep in the same bed. No, not like that when they were kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah, same bed that Walter used to have when he was a kid.
No, the granddad they slept together. You know how you cousins come over and you spend the night? Yeah. They pile you in the one bed.
There's no way this guy, well, how old is he? 22?
Yeah.
Slept in the bed with Walter Payton when Payton was a youth.
His granddad.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Damn, not him. His granddad, bro. All
right.
His granddad knows walking paper, and they're related in some kind of distant way.
Uh-huh.
The local media meatheads haven't fact checked it. They don't believe it. That this colored could be related. That Walter Payton could have relatives.
Yeah, all you colored say y'all related somewhere down the line. So
y'all look alike.
They need some ancestral 367 or 69 or whatever the hell they like to go to as their form of confirmation of what we already know is that they're related somewhere down the line three cousins ago, and it's true. So are me and Walter Payton too. Me and Denzel are related as well.
Yeah, well, they all look alike. All right. Speaking of the north side, make sure everybody can see that. Speaking of the north side, the Cubs had our 10-game winning streak, not losing streak, 10-game winning streak snapped against the two-time defending LA Dodgers out here. They were probably a little tired, arm soreness, you can make excuses when your team is in first place.
Yeah, they weren't playing bums. Once they got away from that bum slam for 10 damn games, they went out there and played a real ball club, and it looked a little different.
You want to crown the Dodgers? Then you go ahead and crown them.
Yeah, I mean, they're the two-time champs. They're in second place in their division, just like the Cubs are now.
Yeah.
And hey, they're not the bum horde that the Cubs got fat on for 10 straight games. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, 9-1 over the last 10, 6-5 on the road, 11-5 at the drop dead gorgeous friendly confines.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? 17-10, a half game behind the big red machine.
I've got no problem with the Cubs doing what they got. You can only play who's on your schedule, and that's what the White Sox have to do with the team that we have assembled for 2026. We're young.
We're flirting with
strong.
The best record in baseball. What are you talking about? We're flirting with it.
Yeah, okay.
Now, your White Sox, big ups. We're taking some steps. They climbed out of the cellar. And in the shithole division they're in, they're only 3.5 games back. There's hope for them out there, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting it together. We're getting some discipline on the team.
Yeah.
We're destroying the ball with Murakami out of Japan.
And we talked about him, the big Jap.
Benin's player, yeah. He's destroying the ball. And we also got some
Hey,
other
you remember we
young
had Dr. Coney on the Self Love Show? He's a board certified ophthalmologist.
Uh-huh.
Joseph Coney.
Yeah.
A Lindblom product, University of Illinois. All right.
Uh-huh.
So Dr. Coney, he called me and he said he had some sort of Asian coming to his office.
All right.
He told the Asian, he said, look, looks like you have a cataract. And the Asian said, I don't have a cataract. I have a Rinkin Continental. Psst. Psst.
Can you tell those jokes on YouTube?
I don't have a cataract. I have a Rinkin Continental.
Shout out to Dr. Coney, and I'd love to see him back on the show again sometime soon. But
all
right.
Enough of your Cub hate.
Moment of levity. No, I'm not hating the Cubs. I love Chicago baseball. I was happy when the Cubs won the chip, and I was happy when the Sox
never
won the
taking
chip.
your boys and your lovely wife to the friendly confines to watch a Cubs game. You can't tell me you love the Chicago Cubs. You can't tell me.
I didn't say I love them. I said, I like Chicago baseball. And my boy played there. Matter of fact, he played at Kerry Woods Field yesterday.
Yeah.
They
named the field after Kerry?
Yeah, he built a $5 million stadium over there for Lane Tech and
DePaul. Did he pay for
it? Yeah, him and some funding from friends and family.
Okay, he put some money up. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kerry was a beast, but he threw his arm out. I mean, I could think of so many other Cubs that you could have named that after. Maybe Mr. Cub. Big Dawson.
Yeah, Kerry put some money up and got the sponsorship going. I don't know how much money he put up, but he led to the stadium being built. It's right on the campus of Lane Tech High School out there on the north side, and on the other side of the stadium is DePaul College Prep High School. And I'm questioning the CPS funding that went over there, but one of the coaches said, "Yeah, it's all the same on the north and the south side." So yeah, I took it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you got to take it with a grain of salt. All right, the Wemby watch, Wemby P. Now he took a big spill. He fell in his dome. He was unconscious. He was and they won without him in the playoff game. Now he was just cleared off concussion protocol out there to play in the next game. So you got any comments on that? And then we're gonna just briefly cover the NBA playoff bracket. We're just gonna look at it.
Just look at it because I haven't been watching any of that crap. I just saw my boy that we traded for a Black and Mild and a quarter golden champagne and some wild average rose just scored 43
and don't forget they threw in and you better throw in 2 grape Arizona teas too.
Grape Arizona teas, yeah.
Ayo, you talking about Ayo Dosumo?
Yeah. Well, now if those guys weren't fired already, this would have definitely had them fired by.
We talked about how dumb that trade was to only have gotten a second-round pick. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that made no sense. You're supposed to hold on to him if and one of these teams would have got desperate and offered you a first-rounder.
Yeah. But they said his contract was up, so we had no leverage and we didn't know what we were doing, and we had our finger in our bum. So we got to
re-sign Ball when he can't even do his own laundry over and over, right?
Yeah.
He can't carry his own laundry up the stairs.
Yeah, he can't make it up the stairs unless he has a therapist or a CNI dog or
those guys are gone. Those guys are gone and good riddance.
Yeah.
Michael Reinsdorf, you're the problem and you should fire yourself. Now, I'm rarely one of those guys to say move off ownership, and blame ownership. But our organization, the Bulls, said organizations win championships, and we haven't seen shit since the late great Michael Jeffrey Jordan was run out of town because they didn't want to pay Phil Jackson another 2-year tender.
Man, they didn't want to pay anybody. They didn't want to pay Rodman, who would have stayed. They didn't want to pay Pippen, who would have stayed. They didn't want to pay Jordan, who would have stayed. They didn't want to pay any damn body. And we're still looking for some playoff success since then. And they got close, and then the guys punished them by hurting Derrick Rose. And
Man,
then
a trained monkey could have got close with Derrick Rose. They got lucky with the lottery balls, and that's when the league said we got to start rigging this shit.
Absolutely, and that's what we've seen.
All right, so if you see here, we're looking at the standings. The Thunder are up 3-0 against the Suns. No surprise there. Bit of a surprise here with the Lake Show up 3-0 against the Rockets.
Yeah.
However, what's up with Cupcake Durant? I mean, what's up with him?
No interest. Is my contract guaranteed?
Yeah, it's all guaranteed, buddy.
No interest.
Yeah, we're gonna pay you coming off of, how old are you? Pushing 40, and you had a catastrophic Achilles injury that ruined the late great Kobe Bryant's career.
Yeah.
And he walked away from the game because he had more pride than you, Cupcake.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna give you max money, and you're coming off of that injury anyway. But
No
this
interest.
guy, he's been hurt. He got hurt in practice allegedly, and then came back and played. Scored 20 in the first half. Sucked in the second half, Ace, because he's old.
Yeah.
Right? And now he missed the third game because he sprained his ankle apparently in practice again.
Oh, that damn practice, it kills you every time.
Cupcake Durant.
Yeah. No interest. No interest in the game. But hey, it's over in one more game or two more games, and nobody will talk about him again until he wheels out there next off season, preseason. Somebody's ready to get traded to another team.
We got Diesel in the building. What up with it, bro? Before we start, can we get an FGB out of you, Ace?
Yeah, FGB to the highest level of effivity.
FGB to the highest level of effivity. Can we get an FGB out of the Chicago Simeon product?
FJF1 to the highest level of.
That's JF1 blasphemy.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, he doesn't like black quarterbacks. All right. So the Nuggets are down 3-1 to the Timberwolves. The Simeon product, Io Dosumo, went ape shit. Simeon / University of Illinois product. Am I correct about that?
No, you're not. He went to Morgan Park.
To MP.
And then he went to U of I?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, but he didn't go to Simeon. I don't know why I thought he was a Simeon product.
Yeah, he was on Vincennes somewhere, just not he was a little bit further south.
Probably playing over there at I can't think of the name of the park over there. Garrett A. Morgan. All right. All right. Spurs are in the fourth quarter. They're up 90-77. My man is back. Wembanyama is back. Pistons are up 2-1 in that series against the Magic. The Cavaliers are in a 2-2 dogfight with the Raptors.
The Raptors, wow, okay.
The Knicks are in a 2-2 dogfight with the Hawks.
Wow.
And the Celtics are up 2-1 against the 76ers. All right, anything quickly y'all want to say about the NBA playoffs? Anything in your crawl? Diesel's probably watching the game because he's got nothing better to do.
Yeah. How's it going?
Well, your boy, I call him the goofy giraffe, Wemby.
Wemby P.
No. Well, I mean, they can give him whatever they want to, but the dude's a goofy. He's a goofy. He got coordination, but he's goofy, and he's always getting damn hurt. Always.
7'5".
Man, I mean, it's like every little thing. If he puts on weight.
Wait a minute, you're calling him a goofy.
He's a goofy because he's always getting hurt. He's like doing different stuff, and it's just like his whole mannerism in the game. He does stuff, and this little stuff gets him hurt all the time.
Well, he's back
He's
now.
like a goofy. Well, he's back, but even today, I'm watching this game. He like to done some stuff, and I'm like, man, this dude. I don't know if he's gonna have a long career because if he puts on weight, that's his problem. He's too light. But if he puts on weight, he's not going to be as mobile and stuff as he is now. So I just don't see him, man. Who knows with the way this league is so light now. I mean, the league is light.
They're all light in the ass.
Yeah, but this
guy's going to play till he's 50 years old.
He's getting hurt.
He's going to be on AARP, still getting max money from the Clippers.
He's getting concussions.
He's
And
putting on
concussions
muscle.
ain't even from people hitting him. It's from him hitting the floor. I mean,
Well,
come
yes, the floor is undefeated.
yeah, I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, we got to see what happened to
And then your boy,
Ant-Man.
Oh, he's out for several weeks. Did you see his
He's
knee?
another one always hurt. You're not going to come on here and call him a goofy, are you? You're one of those guys
He's
that
not-
said
he's not-
he's
he's
the
not-
second coming of Michael Jordan. Aren't you one of those
No,
guys?
no,
Was blaspheming like that?
No,
Wordsworth doubled down on that.
Why you
my
trying to put me with Wordsworth? I ain't nobody
brother
co-sign.
Yeah, y'all need to.
Have we scheduled that debate for next week?
Yeah, we need to schedule that debate.
I don't know why you trying to put me with. I ain't never said nothing about no Anthony Edwards. What you talking about?
Yeah, you might not have. You don't blaspheme about Michael Jordan. I'll give you that. You don't blaspheme.
Edwards, he's not a goofy. He just he his one of his knees. I think he from when he was younger, even before he came in the league, was kind of like always giving him some slight issues. Like Derrick Rose ankles before he came into the league used to give him issues.
Rose had little ankles.
Well, he was hurting them all throughout high school.
Yeah, he had little ankles.
But
terrible shoes.
Anthony Edwards hurt the other knee last night. And when I seen that, I was like, that dude ain't playing no more in the playoffs. But they just said he's out several weeks, which means he probably
They're going to shut him down because in this new soft cupcake NBA, they're going to shut everybody down.
Yeah. And then they lost old boy too to a blown Achilles. So that might be just what the Nuggets ordered.
It was with the Nuggets order, unless Ayo
come
can
back.
keep going ape shit.
Man, Ayo, but we know Ayo, he'll have a good game like that, but he more of a role player.
So you agreed you like getting a second round pick and a bunch of Black and Milds and Arizona tea in that trade.
Golden champagne.
I was done. What they get like four second round picks for him?
Yeah.
It's just not even the first rounder.
They gave him some white teas, all this shit you can get at the liquor store. He's from the smelly Arab. I don't know if you can say that. so Diesel, my guy, he went to Limloom, Dr. Coney. He was on the Self-Love show.
Okay.
He called me. He said an Asian came in there, for an eye exam. And he told him, "Oh, looks like you have a cataract." And the Asian was drinking the Tiger Paw, and he said, Tiger Bomb, and he said, "No, I don't have a cataract. I drive a Rinkin Continental." Look, he don't want to laugh because he's always hanging out in Chinatown.
Yeah, we had the Tiger Bomb this week.
Yeah, he ain't had the Tiger Bomb. Yeah, I don't drive a cataract. I drive a Rinkin Continental. Look, he don't want to laugh in public. Look at him. All right, let's move on. All right, Billy Donovan. All right, now you guys moved off Billy. I will admit, you moved off Billy long before I did. He's drop dead gorgeous, smart. He's an offensive genius, a la Ben Johnson. Okay.
No, he wasn't.
Well, okay, but he fell on the sword and stepped down. Do y'all have any problems with that?
No, he's gonna get fired anyway.
I would have helped him out the door. If he was stepping down, I'm pushing him down the steps. Go, hurry up. Get to your vacation.
Yeah, he's talking about he did it for the sake of the franchise. And,
did he say that?
Yeah, he didn't want to handcuff the franchise in their search for a new general manager. And
that's why it's Michael
blah.
Reinsdorf's fault. Michael Reinsdorf was supposed
blah.
to know that and said all
He
that.
should have never made a statement like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
He could have kept that in-house if that's how he was really feeling. But
correct.
He definitely should have never said it public.
He was supposed to fire them when he cleaned the house.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
man. The dog, whoever watched the dog for the players, and whatever else they had going on. Whoever cleaned the Michael Jordan statue.
And Ace's favorite player was supposed to be cut. Patrick, what's his name?
Oh my God!
Patrick.
They can't cut him.
Why not?
This contract is a complete albatross.
You can cut him.
Yeah,
You
can't.
cut him, you just still would have to pay
You
him.
just got to pay him. Yeah.
Oh man, no.
You got to send a message and cut him.
Patrick Williams.
They got to figure something out.
You got to pay him anyway. He's not giving you any production. He's taking up a roster spot. Would you cut him, Diesel? I'll put it this way.
He wouldn't even been here. He would have been one of the first ones that got traded.
Bob Hambrick would have cut him.
A while ago.
Well, he would never would have got that second
That extension either.
That extension.
Yeah, that's like crazy.
Yeah.
But the notion, just because you're paying him, you can't. All right, well, you're just gonna let him be the 12th man, 13th man. He's never in uniform. That's a distraction.
We got to find somebody to take his spot. We'll pay some of his contract. We'll figure something out. We got somebody else coming in that might got a clue of what to do with this gun. Get something done.
What's their G League team? I'd send them down there at the start of the season.
Thank you. You got to send a message, Ace, to these players and everybody. It's a new sheriff in fucking town, right?
Tighten it up.
Well, shit, we know the message is that some bitch can't play in the NBA. He never started in college.
So you want to coddle him and send him to another team instead of sending a message and treating him like the bum that he is.
He's supposed to be a defensive specialist. I never see him stop.
I don't want him to damn.
He don't even rebound.
I don't want him to ruin my G League team.
Right, he's poisoning. That's what I'm saying. If he's poisoning your G League team, he's poisoning your pro team.
Well, maybe the new management we got coming in can maybe soften something up and send them somewhere else.
Like the corner liquor store where you get your black.
But there's no way they should
under new management sign up every week.
They should have let all of those players out of here without getting rid of that son of a bitch.
So I'm gonna ask y'all,
first to go.
Have y'all heard? Because you guys are local. Are you hearing any rumors about? I guess you can't hear any rumors about potential coaches because we don't have a GM in place yet. Who do y'all have in mind as a coach? Anybody jumping out at y'all? If you was GM coming in?
No.
No. We need a team first.
Yeah, there's.
You got to hire somebody. So you're gonna hire Cullet and give him a 1-2 year tender and let him lose like 75 games a year. And then
you may as well wait now till this season over and you see what coaches get fired.
See what's out there. We got to see who's in charge.
I mean, who's available to come in and.
Glenn Doc Rivers is out there.
Oh hell no! Hell no!
His career is over.
I was ahead of the curve on him. That's some bitch. I've been telling everybody who had that. I used to tell you that shit on the blue line. Like that motherfucker sucks. He's stealing money.
And how he done been doing it for years, and he always gets to get on a good team, and it covers up his inability to
just
ruin him. Yes, Glenn Doc Rivers, Chicago product.
Don't want him at all. Tell him go hang out with Isaiah and his crew so they can keep bashing whatever.
Talk about Michael Jordan all the time.
So now I forgot about that. They sent a video with Big Marcus Liberty. Doc was talking about his days at, was it Farragut or Chicago Crane?
He went to King.
No, his freshman year. Crane.
Oh, yeah. Before
I forgot about that though, Diesel. I thought he was at King the whole time. So he was there playing with who was it? Doherty. He was playing with a nice little guard that was cold though. Joe Doherty? No, it wasn't Joe Doherty. Yeah, it might have been. And they lost one game his freshman year, Diesel, and Sonny Cox pulls up in his pimp ride, in one of those pinstripe suits.
His cataract.
Yeah, he had to wear curl. Did he make the all curl team? I don't think he probably was an honorable mention. Sonny Cox pulled up on him because Stretch was at King the whole time, Diesel. And he was trying to recruit, dude to come to King, Doc to come to King.
He got a couple from Simeon.
Yeah, they used to hate him for doing that. So Doc didn't want to go initially because of the way he played Stretch, right? Because Stretch was cold. Everybody in the city knew Stretch was cold. For some reason, he didn't like him, and he put him on the bench. Stretch told Doc, "It's your decision. You know what I'm saying? You do what's right." He took, this is Marcus Liberty words, Diesel. This is from Marcus Liberty. He took Marcus Liberty to Kentucky Fried Chicken and bought his big black poor and stupid ass a bucket of chicken and some biscuits. And that's why he left a 29-1 Chicago Crane to go to Chicago King and play for the coach who literally fucked his big brother. And he did it all for big ups Marcus Liberty. This is out of his mouth. He
gave some gym shoes too.
Oh yeah, it was a pair of sneakers. Probably the Jordans. Yeah, it was. You're right. Look at Ace. Cooning, ain't he? Yeah, he's some gym shoes too. Yeah, Ace. Don't forget about the gym shoes. All right, what's y'all take on that?
I mean, he's a kid.
Sonny Cox was doing that all growing up. He was getting people from any high school.
Was that his secret?
I mean, if
bucket
he
of
thought that
chicken,
they
some
was, I
watermelon,
don't know how he
some
was
biscuits and gym
doing it.
shoes.
I don't know
think
how
that's
he was
probably
doing it
all
in
he was
each
willing to
case.
mention. He probably had a little Rick Pitino
A bag
thing
of money,
going, like
a bag of money.
your money and a little few little women of the ladies of the neighborhood willing to take care of anything that he wanted to get him to come over there to Chicago King and win some championships over there.
All right.
Allegedly.
Slim Boogie said Wemby is a 22-year-old that is the best defender in the league. I call him Win BP, and the copyright's pending, Slim Boogie. I'm calling him Win BP. And so I said he's the heir apparent to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I've never said that about anybody, Slim Boogie. All right. These guys come on here calling him a goofy. Well, Ace didn't say it.
I didn't call him goofy. I mean, he's a great player, but
he's a very good player, but
that's Michael Jordan stuff is a little bit.
Yeah, that's way out of reach. And
I don't know why. His defensive play, he's playing both sides of the ball like Mike. He's got the same passion for the game. He's not in here making friends with LeBron and everybody else. His only goal is to win. He took a bum French team with him and a bunch of also-rans. They damn near beat the United States basketball team if it wasn't for Steph Curry's magic at the end of the down the stretch.
Yeah, well, goofballs can be magicians too. So I mean, hey, that dude, man, I'm telling you, I just see him keep getting hurt throughout his tenure in the league. Hopefully, he doesn't get an injury where he's,
Michael Jeffrey Jordan got hurt early in the year, early in the
That was it. That was it.
Yeah,
I figure you'll get
this
more.
dude be getting hurt all the time, bro.
He's 7 feet tall,
and it's not like normal stuff. You can't.
He only plays.
You break a foot. You blow Achilles. You mess up a meniscus, a knee.
But he ain't done none of that.
Exactly. But so why is he keeps missing games for different kind of injuries, man? I'm telling you, I just see it. I just see it, bro.
I'd rather him have those little knick-knack injuries than blowing an Achilles and a knee. And that's what separated Michael Jordan and those guys, because they didn't get those big major
Well, I
injuries.
hope he never gets one of those life-changing injuries, but I just see him missing too much, man. Just from how he is, man. Like
this is the low management era.
He's only playing like 24 minutes a game during the regular season. They limit his minutes over there in San Antonio.
And he's still getting hurt. Man, go figure.
Yeah, that was a freak injury. I mean,
Yeah,
but all right. Y'all heard it here first. Trust me.
Ace was saying that he didn't think his body could hold up in the NBA, but Ace been saying that since day one. But you guys are not believers. He's MVP, and he's going to make you forget. You're going to say LeBron who? At the end of his career, you're going to say LeBron who?
I'd like to see how his father looks or his mother to see how they filled out as they got older.
You're Jerry Krause.
Because if he
got big hands,
You can't talk about how they were bred.
No, it's like how are you going to fill out with his weight? If he fills out, he's not going to be that much more mobile. But that's why I'd like to see how they look, so I can see kind of like, okay, well, this, he's kind of like
fill out till he's 65 or 70. I mean, he's 7'3". I mean, he's lifting weights and he's running up and down the NBA court.
All right, I might have to pull back on the Jordan comparisons because he's some sort of mulatto.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's his parents right there. So I don't think his genetics is going to be able to hold up. Oh, and he got a brother too. To him, they say the brother balling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how old he is.
His mom's got to be pretty tall because look how they are next to him. The dad's tall and the mom. He's bred just like the Ball family did. Remember the dad said he went out and found him a tall white and and bred.
The dad said he can beat Michael Jordan one-on-one anytime.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to honor that with a reply.
Well, especially now that he's got a leg amputated.
So y'all okay with the chicken? All right, we're going to move off Marcus. Slim Bo Boogie said, wait until Wemby becomes a man. He's 22. When he's 28, he's going to be more of a freak than Giannis. It's going to be before that. He's already more of a freak than Giannis.
Here's a perfect example. Look at Giannis now. You see the injuries he's getting later, right, in his career, right? And he ain't that old. I think his early 30s.
Yeah, but Giannis never could shoot.
Right.
He didn't
Well,
have
he
that
could
touch.
he could a little bit. He
Couldn't
got
shoot
better.
free
He got
throws.
better. Yeah, he got a little bit better. But Wemby's getting hurt this much, and he's just in the league. That's my
Yeah.
point.
He's a young guy. He'll be all right. He's bouncing back quick.
Goofball to me.
Ace keeps telling you he's 7'3". Bigs tend to have get injured more than smaller players.
Yeah, they do.
Unless you're Akeem Olajuwon, bigs usually be nicked up. Big Pat,
And
you
he's
don't
doing
play a
things that
lot.
big shouldn't be doing, like
Yeah,
standing
you
out
and-
there, dribbling down the court,
Correct.
shooting
Akeem.
3-pointers. And,
Garden guards.
yeah.
Wordsworth said, "What up, though?"
What up, boo?
Slimbo Boogie said Billy Donovan has success outside the Bulls. I'm not giving Bulls
Where?
organization benefit of doubt when they don't deserve it. So it sounds like he's glazing for Donovan.
Billy Donovan had enough years to make an impact on the Bulls. He didn't.
Where'd he
Next.
win at?
Yeah, he talking about college and shit. And he was an
Yeah.
assistant on an NBA team.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm talking about.
he had enough time with the Bulls. I never seen
Well,
him
he laid it out
developing-
for you. Back-to-back NCAA titles, 5 straight playoff bursts with OKC, and Coach of the Year award. It's the Bulls organization that's trash, not the coach.
Well, it was a combination of both, I believe.
Yeah, he was part of the mix, the pancake mix. He was part of it.
Correct, because he should have put his balls on the table at some of those drafts and been more.
Yeah.
Because I think they were getting players that fit his system. I think he was the one saying, "I want this guy, and I want that guy, and I want this guy with the lottery pick," and they did all that for him.
Yeah, even the fact that they, he was still in the organization, letting them give Zach LaVine a max contract after he quit in the playoffs and said he was hurt and couldn't play any damn more. And they had a contract on the table, which they, like Milz said, they should have snatched right off the table and gave him a 1-year deal. And they put him in a much
When he
better
wanted to go
position.
get flirted, they
Yeah,
offered him the
yeah.
Supermax, the most money he could
Yeah,
make, but he
up
wanted
his
to see what he could get elsewhere.
Yeah, I want to get flirted with, oversee what how much less money I can get than the Supermax.
You walk
what are you
out that
talking
door,
about?
I won't even give you a bag of sunflower seeds and a hot dog from Costco's when you come back. That's what I told him and his agent.
Yeah, they walked out the door.
All right. J.R. Smith played with Brian Brown. Is he a Chicago product?
No.
Might be Philly or something. But he's set to graduate from North Carolina A&T at 40. So I want to say congratulations. Y'all got any comments on that?
Yeah, shout out to that brother. He went down there and joined the golf team and, got his degree. And, hey.
He's on the college golf team?
Yeah,
he's a pretty good golfer.
Is
Always
he?
a pretty good golfer, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So shout out to
He's
him.
from Freehold, New Jersey. Go ahead.
And hey, he's living the life, living the dream. God bless him.
Any comments, Diesel, or you don't care about education?
See, you still putting the cables on people since I met you.
I'm just asking a question.
What you make a comment like that for?
Just answer the question. You didn't comment. You comment on everything else.
I did comment. I said he was a good golf player already.
All right, that's your comment on him getting a degree. Yeah. Again, congratulations, and Big O said always.
It's mumbo jumbo like that. They got MF thinking you the last dragon that gives Kung Fu a bad name. Okay, now that's why I went in on your ass last week. So don't tempt me. Okay.
All
right.
We're going back to last week.
Yeah.
He wants to put the cables on
All right.
you guys.
And just ask you a question. That's all.
Yeah.
And you took the shoe and you
It's
put it on.
it's how you stated your question.
The shoe is a little dainty sized shoe. A little Japanese girl couldn't fit it, and you shoved your foot in there and put your other foot in your mouth.
You want to say, you don't like
The
education.
Tiger Bomb is kicking in.
Yeah, the Tiger Bomb.
You got any comment on it? Yeah.
The Tiger
You don't
Bomb
like
is kicking
education.
in.
Yeah.
Look, he's got all this to say, but he can't just comment. Let's move on.
No, I'm not commenting. I'm not going to give you the pleasure.
All right, we'll start with the military veteran here. There was an attempt. The guy's locally, allegedly from Torrance, California. Big ups to Wordsmith. He is a mechanical engineer at Caltech from Caltech. Owned a home out there in Torrance, California, sitting on the Golden Goose. Allegedly, somehow booked a room at the hotel, the Washington Hilton, which is high security, and allegedly had a bunch of weapons, and his goal was to just run past Secret Service and get shots off at Donald Trump. All right, Secret Service allegedly did not shoot him. They tackled him, and they took him into custody. His name is John Allen, and he looks like some sort of color. Okay,
Yeah, this looks like some sort of mulatto.
Exactly.
Something.
I thought he was Palestinian. But what's y'all comments on that?
Yeah, gotta wait for more info because when I'm hearing them talk on it last night, they're saying, yeah, he was definitely trying to shoot at the administration. So whether he was targeting the president or not, who knows? But he said the administration, right? And just well, because he's alive, you'll be able to get more information, right? So I'll just wait and see what.
You're saying you're
comes
beefing
up.
with the GDs, and you're not trying to shoot at Larry Hoover. You're trying to shoot at the underlings.
There's no way.
That's what they said. The administration.
Yeah, but you're believing this. You're giving it energy.
I don't know. I'm like, wait till he's alive. So at least you could probably get his words to who he was trying to get last night. So as opposed to keep hearing it from the press gonna make it political.
The fake news.
Yeah, they're gonna make it political. Like whatever he was doing. I want to hear his quotes.
Well, they were all there. But I mean, come on, man. This dude booked the room in the hotel. I'm sure everybody in the hotel needed to be vetted if the president was going to be there. He comes downstairs with a bag full of weapons, run past a security checkpoint, and still makes it through this alive. And we're supposed to believe that this is all factual and true.
Well, Diesel
Like I
wants to
said,
wait for
who
Cash
knows?
Patel to give the details, allegedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the FBI guy, the head of the FBI.
I know who he is.
Looks like he's on meth.
The one that they nicknamed him J. Edgar Boozer.
Yeah.
Man, that motherfucker, I see him, he's got coke eyes or meth eyes. I don't know which one it is.
They got video of this guy
He
standing
tweaking.
outside the melee on his damn cell phone like he's trying to call for a cab. I don't know what the hell he was doing. And it's a damn shooter, an active shooter allegedly in the building with the
He was waiting on his
the
plug.
entire cabinet.
He was like, hurry up and get here. I can't deal with this shit without, you know what I mean? I need you to bring my shit. He was waiting on his plug. Allegedly, because that's the FBI. We don't want no problem.
He's lucky he didn't get. He's lucky he didn't get hit with no bullets. He did get one of them. He shot one of them. I don't know if it was in a vest or.
But we don't know that. I think it was friendly fire. So
No.
you're telling me he shot one of them and they didn't shoot him?
I don't
This
believe
makes
it.
zero sense.
If you look at the video clip this out,
He's running
runs right past him. No,
with nothing.
he shoots. He shoots the guy to the left. He shoots him, but I think he had a vest on. I don't know if it hit his vest.
So somebody shoots
something.
your coworker or someone you love and you tackle them and you got a gun.
Well, they start shooting back at him.
No, it wasn't really no shooting back. He'd be dead.
Again, why do you think my first statement? Wait till more information come out because we don't know yet.
Yeah,
We don't know.
we know.
Yeah, I think that was friendly
He
fire.
worked for NASA too for a hot second.
Correct. I think he's a Manchurian candidate. Now put your 10 hats on. I think he's a Manchurian candidate and he was activated. So in order for him to get those weapons, which no one's talking about but me right here, he would have either flown across country and checked them in because he has the right to have those weapons, or he bought those sticks when he got there, and then and who
He
gave him
purchased
to
those
him?
weapons over the past couple of years. They were his own weapons.
So he drove across country with him.
I think so.
Or he could have packed them underneath the plane, right? You could
I
travel
think
with
so.
you. Yeah.
I think he did drive across the country with him.
Just like that dude with CTE who went across the country and tried to shoot up the NFL. He was from the same little area too. I think these are Manchurian candidates.
Just like Matt Barnes, who's high, and Fisher was with his woman, and his
baby mama.
Yeah, he drove him 2 hours and went and tried to give him the business. But how did this guy check in the hotel that the
D Fish would have beat the brakes off
dinner,
his high yellow ass? But go ahead.
The correspondence dinner was in, where you got the president, the vice president, the first lady,
during a war. Go ahead.
Yeah, and everybody knows that any time this guy is going outside, he's got a chance of being a target of assassination. But he's
arguably the most hated president in American history. Go ahead.
Yeah. And how the hell did this guy get in the hotel with the guns, upstairs, downstairs? A somewhat colored guy, whatever his dinner persuasion is, and get to run through the security checkpoint shooting, and then makes it out alive.
Shooting according to these.
On.
Correct. Now, Slim Bo Boogie is in agreement with you, Ace. He said fake AF.
Yeah.
He thinks it's all staged, all fake news.
It could be.
And then your guy comes out with the press conference talking about this is why we need a damn ballroom.
Yeah, we know. We know.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he made a statement like that.
This is why we need the security of the ballroom at the White House. And to spend this $400 million because we would be much more secure in the White House unless the guy with the weapons was coming with a bag of McDonald's, and then we just let him right in so he can bring it to the president and I can sign for it.
I mean, Ace, your thoughts there was my initial thoughts. Like, this makes zero sense how he was able to even get that close. So Diesel, if not you're a military guy, man. If he had 7 other people with him, right? If he had 7 other people with tuxedos on, they could have gotten in there and got shots off at the president. There was shots going off. Trump said, I thought it was trays falling, right? So Trump's sitting there talking to Melania. People in the audience,
you could hear it. You could hear the shots when they were in the audience, and you knew it was gunshots.
Diesel, when I first saw it, I thought it was AI because the crowd was reacting. And other people at the dais were reacting except for Trump. Trump's still playing with his wife and talking to Melania. And I'm like, and the Secret Service did not pop out immediately.
Well, he's never been to war.
No, they didn't. But that particular hotel, and you would think their security will be better. So unless you're an attendee of that function or something,
you shouldn't have a room.
You shouldn't be able to get a room.
And especially after Ronald Reagan got shot in the name of Jodie Foster.
Now that guy, the suspect,
another Manchurian candidate.
He his background. I mean, he doesn't have any background that would like
no criminal record.
No. Matter of fact, you probably would be like, he's on the guest list if you looked at just his background.
Right, and they probably had like just like when I was working at a Lakers game. And there's a club in there just for billionaires. And I was able to get in because they had Ray Ray's sister working at the front.
Like,
and I had a badge that was for the company I was doing marketing for. And I pulled up and she was like, you can't go in here. And then she saw the badge. Oh, you working? I was like, yes, I'm working. Yeah. And then she let me ride in around I'm talking about the top echelon. So unless they had that going on when he called to check in, you know what I mean? You sound smart and intelligent.
But like you said, there's no way you should have been able to get a room in the hotel. Everybody that was at the hotel as a guest of just a dinner
should have been vetted.
All of that will come out. Like, how was he able to get a room?
Because it's an inside job.
Okay, it's fake
news eventually.
Yeah.
It won't come out. It'll all be redacted.
Some of it. If it's something like that,
they still talking about he got shot in the ear.
If it's something like that and it's a slip through, it's not going. They're not going to let it come out.
We got Big Hink in the building. First off, Big Hink, before you start, bro, can we get an FGB out of you?
Man, all day, every day. Can you hear me, guys? I just want to make sure you
Loud
hear
and
me.
clear,
Yeah,
brother.
we got
Loud
you.
and
We
clear.
got you.
All right, fuck Green Bay.
All right.
And fuck Diesel for telling these goddamn lies up here already.
Oh, see, there you go. There we go. There
He's
we
in the
go.
building. He's in the building.
Hey,
My dog,
I come in,
my dogs.
I come in here modest, and I see I'm gonna have to go
said,
back to what
I heard you
was.
I was on the phone with my son talking him off the ledge about these meetings and visits
School.
and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I heard Diesel lying the whole time. I said, Trent, hold
You
on.
heard him?
I had a headphones in my ear. I said, hold on, little Hank. I said, well, let me finish with you. Let me get you
All
right.
right,
Then
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna get over you.
Diesel might be a military
No, I
jag.
ain't got
He
him
might be a Navy
modest?
something. Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna have to
spooked.
get in your. I'm gonna have to get in your ass.
You heard him,
I see
Hank?
that.
You heard him? We gotta wait for the investigation to be done. FJF1. You know what I mean? That's the black man.
Yes, FJF1 all day, every day.
We'll get to the JF1 talk.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're about to cover the Bears in a minute.
And what that son of a bitch, your general manager did to JF1 to get him out of town, and
that's right.
What the new head coach is doing to keep nails in town.
Bluegrass Moose, that's what I call it. Bluegrass Moose. He's Moose head. Was fucking come in passing judgment on me talking about lying. Get your ass in here and go to battle, okay?
He said passing judgment.
Yeah, your ass in here.
Yeah, he was lying, and I'm glad you broke up the conversation with Lil Hink.
This motherfucking fire starter over here, Jeremiah Mercer, he's always starting fire, putting cables on y'all, misleading you.
He's blaming me. How do I get involved?
He's the root of all of the evil.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Going on
Look at
y'all.
that. But he supports Donald Trump.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No. See, there you go, capping again.
Here we go.
He's a professional capper, misleader, all of that.
Kappa Alpha Psi. Here we go.
Professional.
Blocking the right way. 2025. This is a guy your organization took over a dog that's playing for the Philadelphia Eagles right now. Now, they were both second team All Pro. So this is an interesting debate. So Darnell Wright, overall grade, according to PFF, okay, 81.4. His rank out of 89 offensive tackles is 14th. Run block grade, he's top of the scale, 85.6. This is no different than the ginger we had at left guard that we moved off of, the one that had the back injuries. What was that ginger's name?
Travis Jenkins.
Yeah, Tevis. Tevis Campbell. Tevis. Yeah.
Can we talk?
Can we talk for a minute?
For a minute.
Yeah. But let me say this real fast. It's a lot easier to find a good defensive tackle than it is a good offensive tackle.
Is it? A right tackle?
Yes.
Yeah, right or left, yeah.
A 3-tech?
Yeah.
I'm gonna push back on that, but anyway, I pass block grade 74.3. You're supposed to be protecting your generational quarterback. He's 29th in pass blocking. Y'all want to ignore that because you love Ryan Poles, and that's fine.
We do. Wait a
minute. Are you trying to say that he did a bad job? Darnell Wright didn't play well last year. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm looking at the data. I'm not saying that.
You're going off of data, but you watch games, right?
I do watch games.
You watch the Bears every single week.
Every week. Right? That's the one game I watch.
Telling me that this man played bad. Is that what you're saying?
I'm telling you, his pass block grade
starter. That's what you are.
Listen.
Fires, man.
I'm telling you.
Put that man up there. Put somebody else up there.
Hold it.
Solid year.
All right, look. Pass block.
He had his instances of
everybody had an
pass blocking on the right side.
Man's a solid right tackle.
He has had some issues with why you think Caleb was running around like a Chinese fire drill every time he snapped the ball.
Solid right tackle.
Hold it. Let me finish the graphic and then you can respond. All right. Pass block grade 29. Pressures allowed 19. He's 20th in the league. Penalties 12, 82nd in the league. You don't remember all those penalties, Diesel? You watched every game. You don't remember the false starts and pushing the team back.
Darnell, right? What are you talking
This is his stats. 12.
And I watched the games. That dude is not a bad tackle.
I'm not saying he's a bad. There could be some nuance. Look up nuance because I know they didn't teach you that at Chicago.
No, you're a fire starter. I know they taught your ass that. down there at U of I, how to start a fire in a rural
But
area.
this guy has been they picked up his option, and King Poe said he's working out a long-term deal. So my question for y'all is, are you okay with it? And what does his money look like for you in that long-term deal? Since Diesel wants to crown him.
Well, as far as them picking up his 5th year and his long-term deal, we are we'll be going into the 2nd year of Ben Johnson's offense. And I think the problem was he being in the first year of his offense, and he's still a young player. So as the offense upgrades, basically we're going into more 12 and more 13 personnel, which we've seen in the draft with them getting Colson Loveland, extending Cole Kmet, which we'll talk about, drafting the tight end out of Stanford, getting another tight end and undrafted free agency. They're going to be using more 13 personnel, and we'll talk about this a little later. They're getting a lot of Midwest players, Big Ten type cold weather players to play in this system, and you'll see his proficiency as a right tackle ascend as he gets to learn the offense more, and they get more knowledge of what Ben Johnson is trying to do out there on offense.
To be clear, Diesel, I would have extended him. Okay. I'm just saying I still would rather have the dog defensive tackle than him. I can find somebody pouring stupid to be right guard and to be letting people get to my quarterback and to be getting penalties. That's all I'm saying. If I'm comparing those two, he's getting right tackle. He's getting $19 million for the 5th year, and then we'll see what they sign him. So Diesel, what's your take on this? Are you okay with the 5th year option being extended, and are you okay with throwing the bag at him moving forward to protect your autosexual quarterback who you push for and you don't like JF1?
Yeah, you can't pay him ridiculously, but I don't got a problem with him giving him an extension. If you don't, then where you gonna get your right tackle from? You showing the hell didn't draft one, so I got no problem with him. I think he's a solid right tackle, and I'm happy for him. As long as you don't make him like the top paid right tackle in the league, something like that. Okay.
He was second team All Pro. He about to get a bag.
That means the All Pro is usually the people in the league, what they think of you. It's not based on, I think the Pro Bowl
it's not Pro Bowl. No, all Pro is all I consider when I'm talking about yellow
the Pro
jacket.
Bowl is like fans voting and stuff. All Pro is like your colleagues and peers.
Yeah.
So they think highly of dude. That if you ever watch some of the games, after the games or whatever, some of the analysts and whatever from the league, they'll be giving props to Wright on breakdowns of plays and stuff. They'll be like, look at Darnell Wright, look what he's doing on this and look what he's doing on that. So, I'm all for it. They drafted him. He's a solid guy. Keep him. Just don't overpay him where he's like 1, 2, or 3, in the league. And we move forward.
He's second team All Pro. I'll give him that. All right, Hink, what's your take on all of this? Darnell Wright.
I told you it's a lot harder to find a good offensive tackle than it is a defensive line. I told a defensive tackle. I told you, man, because I believe that because we know how.
Prove it. The Bears ain't got a good defensive tackle. We found a right tackle.
We just found one in the 6th round.
But go ahead, Hink. Go ahead.
But the reason why I'm saying is because your most important position, this man has to block for him to keep them top-notch tackles, defensive tackles, and ends up off my man. So he don't have to be on his backside, scrape himself up out the dirt. We need a good blocker, and I think we got one.
But he's not doing that. Go ahead, bro. My bad. So I'll let you finish your take.
You keep saying he's not doing it, but he made second team All-Pro. Somebody's doing it. Somebody think he's doing it. They put him in that position for a reason. That means there's only 2 other tackles that was better than him on the first team compared to him being on the second team.
He's breaking holes for the runners, but he's not doing that for Caleb. but he's right in Caleb's face, so Caleb could just avoid them guys that's blowing past him because he's the 29th ranked pass grade in the NFL.
He's 29 out of 89.
Right.
Well, he's 29 out of 32 starters at right guard.
Well, no, they based off tackle period, not just
tackle.
Right. It doesn't go off
they
of
based off
starter.
tackle. Yeah.
Yeah.
They based off tackles period. So
okay, so he's 29th out of 64.
So you try.
No, it's 29 out of 89, like it shows. Quit trying to.
What do you mean 89? No,
that's
there's
what it
only,
says. Ranks,
there's only 32 teams in the NFL, which means there's 64.
He ranks 29th.
But
this is why you're in the slow classes. Go ahead, Hank.
You trying
to keep saying go ahead, but you keep cutting me the fuck off.
my bad, brother.
This is what they taught him at U of I.
Oh, is that what they taught him? Just to keep go ahead, but keep cutting him off. No,
go ahead, brother. My bad.
It just says ranked out of 89, but there's probably out of 89 tackles eligible for how many games they play, how many minutes they play. That's probably what they're talking about. Yeah. So nonetheless, that's still not bad, man. I like him as a tackle. I liked him because I got to see him a lot when he played at Tennessee. So I got to experience him in person when he came to Kentucky and played there. So I knew he was good.
Oh, that's why you like him.
Well, okay, there you go. My SEC
came to the Bluegrass.
Shout out to the SEC.
SEC.
But I do like him as a tackle, man. And let me say this. I think he deserved between 25 to about 28 million.
Wait a minute. Hold on now.
Hey, you got to pay. Look, you can't have it both ways. Ace, go ahead.
That's what's going to happen. It's going to be between 25 to 28 million.
He's a right tackle.
Shit. They the highest paid lineman.
That's left tackle money.
Either tackle. If we had a right-hand quarterback, what do you think he's going to be blocking?
Y'all heard
he's blocking his front side. The left tackle is the most important position. If we would have kept JF1, then he'd be making 28 to 35.
We got him when we had JF1. we got him when we had JF1.
Yeah, but we didn't have a damn coach, and we didn't have an offense. We didn't have any tight ends.
Right.
We didn't have any wide receivers. We didn't have any other blocking. And
we got a right tackle now, and we got to take care of him.
You said how much money, Hank?
Between 25 to 28.
He's already going to get 20 this year. So
contracts, all of that stuff.
That's next year, right?
That takes care of itself.
Yeah, his extension year.
The contracts, all of that stuff, that takes care of itself.
So this is fourth year or fifth year?
This is fourth year.
Is
so he's probably making about $8 million this year.
Because that's when it gets really hard.
Yeah, but
y'all keep counting these.
Extended
counting the Bears' money, just like y'all was counting the Bears' money when JF1 was here. And we got to pay him $5 million this year and $15 million. That's $20 million. The average of $10 million for the next 2 seasons. Worry about his future money in the future.
So back to Torrance, California. Torrance is right next to Hawthorne, and it's a lot of all in this area where I'm at. It's a lot of like Boeing. It's a lot of private companies that do tech for big time tech, for the military. They create these weapons and these planes and these jets. So Slim Boogie said a lot of, I'm not sure I've heard could be never a straight answer. He's talking about NASA. He started talking about Dylan Thielemann, and we'll get to that because we're not there yet on the draft.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to look at the average pay of a right tackle, Hank. But if y'all think this guy being second team all pro, and he's probably going to at least do the same next season, barring injury, this season coming up, to Diesel's point, he's already getting $19 million. You got to give him at least $23 million a year, bro.
Yeah. It's going to have to be a raise from whatever he gets on that 5th year extension.
Rookie deal, right?
Yeah. So,
well, and we, like you said, we're talking about next year. So because salary cap is going to increase just a little bit more next year.
And the signing bonus to take away from that, it'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll be good. But they appreciate his work because I don't think since he came in the league, he hasn't missed that many games, if any.
No, he hasn't. He missed a couple, but not many.
I think he missed 1 or 2 this year.
Yeah.
I think he got married this last offseason, though, so that might attribute to the penalties that he got this year.
Oh, he's so tight about that wedding cost. Okay.
No, just that year they get married, it be it's something. They mental be a little different, they focus be a little different, but now he's moved on and he's got his 5th-year option taken care of. They work on the long-term deal. He'll be fine.
Slimbo Boogie said JF1, and I think this is for you, Diesel, and this is him, not me. I'm not him. All right. JF1 is starting QB for KC and Andy Reid for the first 6 weeks of the season, while Sideshow Bob Mahomes recovers from injury. Andy Reid thinks JF can win games in KC. That should count for something, huh, Ace? Since they be saying, well, he ain't starting, why ain't nobody else giving him a chance? Andy fucking Reid, good job, Slim Bo Boogie, thinks that JF1 can hold down the fort for him. What do you say about that, Diesel?
I'll tell you what I say about it. You the fire starter at your best. You going around passing around kerosene buckets to even the people who chiming in online. And they feeding off of your fucking fury.
They're feeding off when we say FGB and you were saying FJF1. This is
all
what they're
day,
feeding off
every
of.
day. Now, you guys are JF1 nut huggers. So look.
Andy Reid said he can go out there and tickle other teams' tonsils with JF1 and the team he's got
Andy
right
Reid.
now.
I don't care. He's supposed to, what you supposed to say? He gonna lose games for us.
Bro, he could have got any veteran
Mahomes
quarterback to
comes
come in
out
there and
there.
hold down the fort. He chose JF fucking
What
one.
veteran quarterback, Steve? They have to pay him a whole bunch. You could pay him minimal to fill in until Carrot Top is ready.
Guy, he just has a hatred for JF1.
What are you talking about? What veteran quarterback
Y'all the same color. Come on.
get? What is he gonna get? You're gonna have to pay him a whole bunch.
He could have got anybody in the NFL to come to
pay him peanuts.
Hank, what's your take on
temporary.
that? Do you think there's a there? Because when we discuss JF1, people always say, well, why ain't nobody else got him? Andy fucking Reid wants to bring him in and thinks there's a there. Does that mean anything?
His picks.
Well, I think he already signed him. He's already with KC.
Yeah.
He started.
He is.
Well, yeah, technically he is because Mahomes gonna be out for damn near most of the season. So
does that mean
he's not
anything?
gonna be out most of the season. No.
You don't think so?
No.
If JF1 can hold down the fort, he'll be out as long as possible. If they're able to stay viable, like 4-2, like he did in Pittsburgh, if they're able to stay like that, they're gonna hold him out. They're not gonna rush Mahomes back.
I would definitely slow walk him. I would definitely slow walk him. For sure.
Serviceable, and then he gonna get them splinters in his butt again.
Okay, but I think he already knew that when he signed with him, though.
The guy in front of him is all pro.
Right, that ain't no surprise. That's Mahomes.
But he's like as if because of Andy Reid. I said, well, what is he supposed to say? He's gonna lose games for us before Mahomes comes back?
It's not that, but he could have. If he didn't feel like JF1 could win games for him, he wouldn't have signed him.
Yeah. Then he's gonna have JF1 packages when Sideshow Bob comes back.
Yeah.
Limited choices. All them other quarterbacks was pretty much already gone, signed, and the other ones he can't afford them.
Your hatred for JF1. You could join the dark side of the force. You
wouldn't
got that
want
hatred. Your hatred for
hellacious.
Next level.
It's hellacious.
I wouldn't want him on my team.
We showed you your white guy, Andy Reid, loves him.
Right, you looking like the Jedi who got
You
off
wouldn't want him
by
on the
Sidious.
Packers, huh?
The Jedi that got off by Sidious with them things in his head. He got off quick by Sidious. That's mercy.
These are called locks, bro.
No, I'm talking about with
It's
the
part
Jedi.
of your culture.
They ain't called locks.
Oh,
The Jedi head, yeah.
All right. But good comments, Slim Bo Boogie. Keep them coming.
Yeah, JF1 didn't want to play.
I got I got CO2 for all of the fire you got. Bring it on. Him, you, Ace in the Hole, Bluegrass, 725 an hour. I got it all for y'all.
JF1 did not want to play in Green Bay, so it didn't matter whether you wanted him on your team or not.
Oh, he'd like him if he went to Green Bay.
He gonna have that jersey and everything.
Oh, hell yeah. Jersey,
hey, that would be the worst thing that could happen to y'all. Because how you gonna root for him? You can't root for him if you got to go up against
You can root
the
for
Bears.
him every game that he's not playing against the Bears, and as long as we in first place.
That would just blow them away. They'd be so torn. Like, oh my God. Oh my God.
But probably by the time they got to the Bears game, Love would be tapping out doing some load management.
out.
He'd be playing. So yeah,
Who
we'd
did-
have
who
a
did old boy
controversy
go to?
then.
Malik. What?
He's in Miami. He's a starting quarterback for
Okay.
the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, we ain't got to worry about him in the NFC then.
Ruben Bain, who Diesel brought to the table, they were trying to drag his draft stock. He ended up going 15 to the Bucks.
Yeah, he didn't quite make it to 20 something like I was hoping.
But we could have moved up and grabbed him.
Yeah.
You know they wasn't about to do that, man.
But we got us a stud too. We got a guy.
Yeah, we got a guy who knows a guy
But
too.
he would have been top 10, I don't think, if that story hadn't resurfaced. He would have probably went in the top 10.
Yeah, it was some stupidity going on in the top 10. He should have been.
But I was hoping that they dropped him.
We know why that happened though.
Yeah, I was hoping that it dropped him to
too much
when the Bears
melanin in his
picked.
blood. That's what they didn't like. All
But
that
the
melanin.
Bears would have broke your heart. They wouldn't have took him.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Their draft board was talking to him.
They wouldn't have talked past Ruben Bain.
Boy, y'all got a lot of confidence, and you.
I don't know.
Diesel, you called it. They taking offensive players. You called it last week that BJ was about to be
left her
happy.
Monrovia home after its
But,
casual
hold on, y'all.
stroll
I'm
around
gonna show
her
y'all this, and
property.
then we're gonna get
But
to the
this
Bears because
wasn't the
that's what everybody's here. This is the last graphic. Damn, where did it go? Fuck, man. Oh, here it is. So Zachariah Branch, I got to see where he was ultimately drafted. He's another guy they were trying to do the slide, another colored wide receiver with a name like Zachariah. I got to believe he's from the South. Zachariah Branch was arrested.
God damn.
Yeah, he's got it.
That's a slave name.
Yeah, it's just definitely a
how
slave
does
name.
South catch a stray like this?
It's a slave biblical name, you know, with your white God. Was arrested in Athens early this morning on misdemeanor charges of obstructing public sidewalks or streets and obstruction of a law enforcement officer. Branch, a projected day 2 pick in the 2026 draft, was released at 3:44 a.m. on a $39 bond. In the officer's report, they said he smirked at the pig, but then he stepped to the side. So he moved out of the fucking way.
I was pissed on him after I got arrested.
They just shot you up there. You got 75 shots in your body.
I'm sorry,
They
but
tasered you right there on the spot.
I asked him, is your
Taser shit
camera
out of
on?
him, wasn't it, Diesel?
I don't see the light on your
nuts in his
camera. Is your
hand.
camera on?
Tasering
Turn
the
your
hell out.
camera on. Turn your damn camera on. I got something to tell you.
They gonna tell you we don't
You
need
got
this
something to
camera.
tell me? You're gonna
What's about to
confess?
happen to your black ass.
The camera
Oh,
on.
yeah, your black ass from the north too. The black city slicker coming from Chicago. We don't do that down here. You in a country dirt road. Fuck wrong
Piss
with
right
you.
on that son of a gun.
Let me see. What
Allegedly.
Well, what's y'all take on that?
I remember him I know he got drafted. I remember hearing that name. So I don't know.
I'm looking him up now.
It's
That's terrible.
Yeah, I think it's like, man, I think certain teams do that. It's like calculated that they want them to drop so they can try to get them.
No, not in this draft. I mean, you know.
In his case, he wasn't really like, I mean, he probably would have went higher.
They said he was a projected second, and he ended up going number 79, third to Ian Cunningham, which we should have had a third pick. And this an extra third pick.
Yeah, that probably would have been our damn player.
Yeah,
Instead
we
of
could have got a
instead of
fourth
getting the
stupid.
guy out of LSU in the 4th round.
And he did go to University of Georgia, so he is from the South. When y'all think I'm just bloviating,
And that pig knew exactly who he was.
yeah, that pig knew who he was.
Yeah, but I guess it's the home state team. They picked him. So shout out to the Falcons for making a smart decision.
True.
Because the University of Georgia is in Athens, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 So he knew exactly who he was, to Ace's point. He was a stud on campus, and dude was hating on him. And if you dig deeper, he was probably dinking his daughter or something like that.
Yeah.
Dang. That happens a lot.
The dinker, maybe she was swallowing his kids or something. We
Mhm.
don't know what was going on with the situation.
Ace-
and he
Ace
probably
loves
found
the-
him and
Ace
you
loves
know
the kids. Shout out to the
running out of
kids.
the back of the house, and next thing you know, he's arresting him and he's got a $39 bond. Never mind.
So what? So he was taking a piss?
No.
He just
They said he
No.
was blocking the public sidewalk.
Yeah.
And the pig came over and started messing with him. And then they told him, and they said the pig wrote his report. He smirked, but then he stepped back. But they said he was still blocking the sidewalk. I've never heard of anything like this.
That
And it's 3
sound
in the
like-
morning. Who's
That sound
coming
like the
down?
U of I in the 80s.
Yeah, it does. Champaign, Illinois. Who's coming down the sidewalk at 3 in the morning? Hink?
Yeah. It's a travesty what they try to do to these young men.
You know, it happens in the SEC a lot, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does.
Where the minimum wage is, you know what I mean?
$7.25 an hour. Most of them states in the SEC. You know,
Senator McConnell, what do you think of this?
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't
asleep.
get that kind of behavior.
Yeah, I just shit it on myself. Senator McConnell. Big ups to Senator McConnell. We don't want no problems.
He said he retiring allegedly.
Is he?
Well, if they keep propping him up, I don't know how long they'll keep him in office. So those people keep their job. I don't think you can hear us. Hank, you said Senator McConnell is retiring when?
Senator Mitch McConnell is not running for re-election. Go to hell, Ace.
Running? Retiring, going home like, somebody else take this job. I can't breathe no more.
I thought he was gonna have to die off. The only way he was gonna get him up out of there, the way he was going.
That's ridiculous. If you're a true American for your country and your state, you're gonna leave office to let somebody else be able to come to the job every day and that can see and that can breathe and they can walk to the office.
All right.
I digress.
Enough about Kentucky politics. Let's get back to it.
All right. This is fair use.
Mouthpiece included, baby.
This is for all you brown and black coalition guys. And y'all like to take whatever the Democrats tell you, how the brown people love the blacks and we got to stay together and blah, 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 blow it out your fucking ass.
The amount of times that I will always and forever say that I fucking hate niggers. Oh my god, I fucking
First of all, she's not brown. If you go down to Central America and Hispaniola, there are brown people there who look just like us. She's not it. So you guys have to wake up to there's white people who speak Spanish,
she a white
just
Puerto
like
Rican?
there's white people who speak English, and there's black people who speak English. What was that, Hank?
I said, is she one of them white Puerto Ricans?
She's she's one of them white. I think some sort of Mexican because she was in Houston.
A cop. She was a cop.
Yeah, I remember seeing this story.
We'll get into our 6th round draft pick
amount
from
of
South
times
Africa later.
I will always and forever say that I fucking hate niggers. Oh my god, I
mean, this
hate
is a cop. This
like,
is serious shit.
Yeah.
I hate y'all. Like I don't. We were slaves this entire. I don't give a. But like for a reason, you guys were slaves. You guys don't know anything better than to steal.
Wow.
Like oh my god. Like I was literally eating food with my friend. He had his. Oh my god. Like I don't know. Por Dios, por gracias de Dios. I had my wallet next to me, like my whole purse, and those like that little small shit decided not to steal my wallet. Oh my god, I would have grabbed my heel and like whooped the out of that nigga's ass. But like whatever, right? But no or nothing. Y'all don't know how good it felt to say like out loud.
Wow.
Like goddamn. Like oh my god, I felt like I was back in the Marine Corps. Like
wow.
I
in the Marine Corps.
I don't know what the fuck came over me. I grabbed that by the neck and I was like, "Come here, you fucking." And
wow.
oh my god, like I felt like the world just stopped. Like it was just peace. Like I don't know.
Is she in an Uber?
No,
Probably how the shit leaked. It looks like she's in an Uber.
She's riding with somebody who's probably listening to it like, damn, I didn't know this bitch felt this way.
He was just like even I in my head I was like, damn, te pasaste, because I called him a dog. Like imagine if the downtown were there, they could have beaten my ass. And then he like stops like, hey, no, just call me a I was like, you're a I was like, oh my god, like you're a and I called you a Like, world peace.
And for all you people in LA who like letting them use that word and think it's cool, watch this shit and wallow in it.
I was like, what the are you gonna possibly say? Like, are you gonna call 911 because I called you a no, right? Oh my god. I don't know. This didn't record, but it was like, I'm kind of glad it didn't record because it was like me expressing how much I hated black people after this. Like, dog, like, let me get a black person on a 911 call tomorrow, especially. You're going to jail. I don't give a
Wow.
You're getting treated like a bunch of.
So the PD had to investigate this, but I will report to you guys, it was fired.
Yeah. It was probably the person who was driving in the car whose phone it probably was that probably sent like, man, all right. No, it ain't recording, and sent it in to whoever they could the next day and made it go viral.
Well, no, she went live. She
was live.
Yeah. She went live.
Posting while drunk.
Yeah, that was intentional. She wasn't trying to hide it. She let it be known.
Okay, well, it was that liquor talking. But you don't know what was in her heart. If she wasn't drinking, she's probably not racist. Go ahead, Hank. My bad.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know if you're redneck. You got that redneck in you. You're a brother hater. I want to know that. You know the reason I know? So I know how to deal with your stanky ass.
But she's brown, though. We got a coalition with that.
No. She's part of the white community. She probably put white on a goddamn application.
She sure do.
It's a lot of Hispanics that are from Europe, Spain, Portugal, whatever, and
colonizers.
Yeah, that's exactly what. And they feel like they feel like.
Hey, I'm looking at Diesel. He looked like he may be a shade away.
They feel like they spirit. Hey, don't say that, because when we worked in the office, they used to call him Puerto Rican. Him and my boy Briggs. People used to accuse him of being Puerto Rican. Now Diesel say I'm throwing the capes on him. I was like, is that guy Puerto Rican?
I'm not from Puerto Rico. I'm from the Dominican.
Bluegrass look like he from South Africa. One of them mixed breeds from South Africa.
That's a soft spot from Diesel. My bad, Diesel. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's a soft spot. He didn't like that. Briggs didn't like it either. He called him Puerto Rican. Briggs was a mulatto, though. You know, he was way more high yellow than Diesel.
Yeah, he was.
He was bright high yellow.
Shout out to the Yellow Brothers.
That's my guy, though. Briggs, my guy. All right. Y'all was commenting on that. Anybody else?
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of I don't know what race she is, but a lot
Mexican.
a lot of them don't like any other browns or blacks. So especially the browns like the Venezuelans and the Cubans and anybody that might come through Mexico to get to the United States. They detest them, and they detest them being in Mexico, and they detest them coming through Mexico to get to the United States. So they really hate us, and you can see.
You hear half of them calling a lot of their younger teens and younger adults. They call each other the N-words.
Yeah.
Amongst themselves.
Yeah.
They do. It's bad out here in the South Bay in LA.
Yeah,
they drop the N-word more than Snoop Dogg.
They probably say it more than you would hear them say amigo, or homie, or Holmes, or
Vato.
Yeah, they use that. You hear them say that.
Mi hermano.
Listen, you probably hear them call each other that more than some black folks.
When I first moved out here, I called one of them essay. They like, you can't use that. I'm like, well, y'all using the N-word. I'm like, I didn't know essay was bad.
Yeah, whatever it means.
Right. Go figure. But that type of attitude, that racist type attitude, when I was in the military, that's why a lot of dudes wanted to do their time and get out. Because you have people like that infiltrated and was in the military, and you trying to do your best to avoid, especially if their rank is higher, to not get into any situation. So you just would be like, I just want to do my time and get out. Almost if you was in a controlled type of jail. Do my time and get out. Right?
Same thing, Diesel, with law enforcement. At these big, like LAPD is probably 85% Mexican. And so now they're bringing in these immigrants and they letting them, they swearing them in as officers, as peace officers. And this is why I had problems with it. And they'll call me racist for having problems with it. I'm like, These people are coming over here with a hatred of. You heard what she said about slavery? Very disrespectful.
Already. Yep. Already instilled in them before they get in. So then look how she was talking about using her power to get at people.
That's what got her fired.
Yeah.
They would have swept it under the rug. The Fraternal Order of Police would have got her some counseling and alcohol abuse training, but that's what got her fired. I can't wait till I get back out on my shift. You going to jail, black ass.
Just picture you in the military, because she said she was in the Marine Corps. So picture you was out in Iraq or Afghanistan on
with
patrol
this
or
fucking
something,
slut,
or with somebody with a racist mindset like that. They could just shoot you.
Correct.
And nobody would find out.
And call it friendly fire or call it friendly fire. Correct.
Yeah, that type of stuff, man.
Not if I had a gun.
What Lil Wayne say? What he say? I shoot first. He said some shit. Damn. I forgot now. I fucked it up. But he said, I don't shoot back. Oh, yes, he said in one of his bars. I don't shoot back because I shoot first.
Yeah, I'd cleaned all that up. Yeah, I don't know what happened. They went around the tree, went around the rock, and next thing you know, I saw him over there with a bullet.
That's a shame, man. That's a shame, man. But they're not all like that, and that's what's so scary. It's the same thing with white people. They're not all like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're not. They're not. Because once you meet some, and or you intertwine with them, and I'm speaking like, you know, from the military and stuff, because you get like people from all over the country, right? Man, and you get they like. So I know some dudes in boot camp. They're like, man, I never been around black folks before, but man, you guys sure are cool. And that, you know, because they
we should get that at school, in college, bro. Same thing. Yeah.
Different stages in life, you come across that stuff, and then you like, psh. But they can get that stuff. That hatred gets infused in you.
Yeah.
You know, that gets taught to you.
And if you want to move up the ranks, you got to spew that hatred. Go ahead, Ace.
And we saw how it's bred into the youth from the elders, and it spread on to the next generation. So, you know, this isn't just something she just got from being in the military or being in her 20s. She got this hatred prior to having all this military or police experience, and unfortunately for her, it cost her a job. And fortunately for her,
how dumb must you be? The Karenists of the Karenists won't go live and post some shit like this without any type of job.
Yeah, this is. Y'all say I don't think she knew she was live, but she was live.
Stop making excuses for her.
I'm not making any excuses for her. She gets what she deserves, and hopefully somebody catch out there in Houston and give her some more.
She knew she better off her career. She better off just getting into one of them Aryan Nation type organizations.
Might as well, huh?
Or something, because
she might as well join ICE.
Might
she
as
can
well
join ICE and get
but she ain't gonna do that because she like her people too much.
Yeah, but you'll be hard pressed to get a job on the regular.
Well, that's what they're trying to do, is get her state certification recalled so she can't get picked up by another force. But if any other police captain hires her, he or she should be fired too.
Yes.
All right, let's move on. Vrabel.
Good afternoon. I'm Glenn Jones. We have
the player.
Yeah, get off him.
With the play, could have,
Months ago, a press conference wrapped
What
in
is that?
Foxborough. Here's what head coach Mike Vrabel had to say.
This is a little brother suit jacket.
Addressed you guys sooner, but it was important to me to have a conversation with the
Now,
players.
this is the day before. I told y'all that these gossip places be having more data than they let on eventually. Didn't I say that?
They
did
be
yesterday.
trying to take
Allegedly.
to be quiet.
Correct. And they want to get your statements, yes. And they don't want to get sued, so they always got more evidence, allegedly.
As we began our off-season program, which everyone is excited
Let's
to be a part of.
let's just take the football.
Stacey had mentioned the players' availability.
But he ran that colored wide receiver out of there. The one who was messing with Cardi B, he ran her out of there. He ran
his own stuff out of there.
Diggs, yeah. He pulled Diggs to the side and said, look, you fucking molly. You know what I mean? You need to keep your pecker in your pants and all that old bullshit.
And
that what he told him?
My intention to have
I'm pretty sure he did.
Or address you before I did. And so I asked him to come today and to talk with you.
They want to separate politics from football, and this jackass sitting there with an American flag on a Patriots thing.
Well, I think is when Diggs got he lost Cardi B as a girlfriend. It was time for Diggs to go. I mean, it's cool when she's coming around with that bum for us to look at, but when she broke up with you, yeah, we have no need for you.
No need.
I also don't want to take away from our, the draft, the weekend of the draft. This is an important time for us.
He used to be all cocky and confident. They cut his balls off from under him.
Yeah, they're gonna get their ass kicked this year.
So they humbled the man.
Oh yeah, he's a little bitch in the locker room.
Onto our football team. They're starting an amazing journey, one that should be celebrated as we welcome them onto our team. With that being said, I've had some difficult conversations with people that I care about, with my family.
The same guy who initially said that all this shit is laughable and there's nothing to see here. He still had his balls then.
Allegedly.
The organization, the coaches, the players, those have been positive and productive. We believe in order to be successful on and off the field, you have to make good decisions. That includes me. That starts with me. We never want our actions to negatively affect the team. We never want to be the cause of a distraction. And those are comments and questions that I've answered for the team and with the team. We'll keep those private and,
I'm not commenting on this shit no more.
Care deeply about this football team and excited to coach them. I also know that I'm going to attack each day with humility and focus. And what I can promise you is that my family, this organization, the team, the staff, the coaches, everybody, our fans, most importantly, will get the best version of me going forward. And that's what I know, and I'm excited to do that. But I wanted to just address this and thank you for your patience in dealing with the private and personal matter. Thank you.
So he didn't take questions, and my quick take before y'all go, he didn't take questions, and I just find it interesting that he went from this is laughable to this. And now he mentioned his family, and this is before those other pictures came out, which we'll show later. And he addressed the team. He claims they all supported him, but we're in an era where it's all about character and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? Just like imagine if this was Ben Johnson, would they fire him? But go ahead, I want to hear y'all takes on this.
No, the cat's out the bag. Just like you said, when they're holding information, and Robert Kraft allegedly.
Well, he likes massages at the strip mall.
He's a freak too. He don't care.
They were trying to keep the story hush hush behind the doors before it initially broke. And they were like, no, So then when it come out, now you see people coming up with pictures from 6 years later with them somewhere kissing. So now it's like, okay, y'all been at it for some years now. And then they start questioning as one of them
allegedly.
kids.
Pause right there. So the person who allegedly took the picture 6 years ago said he thought that they were just a married couple. He didn't know who they were. That's very weird. To be taking a picture of a random married couple at the bar, right? That's very weird.
He knew who the hell he was.
He knew they were.
So why he hold on to the pictures?
Yeah,
he's waiting for that hush money.
Because he wanted to make some money off of them.
Yeah.
6 years, he could have already got the money.
They could have been somebody like you or I.
He's looking for the long game.
At a bar,
for the long game.
Happened to notice him. You notice somebody in the NFL and a reporter.
Right.
And you take some pictures with your phone.
Right.
But you ain't the type of person just gonna put it all
right.
out. So
and then it blows up.
And then the story come out from somebody else.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a minute. I got the thing to really set this off. This is gonna end all of the questions and concerns. Boom.
Let me dig at those pictures. He scrolled all the way back in his history.
Yeah, it was a pink. I can go back 10 years in my phone, so it was some pink that's like, yeah, I got this picture. and I saw him, and yeah, I thought it was bad then. So here, take these. How much are these pictures worth, by the way?
10 stacks. So he said about his family, he's putting his family first, but he went to the first round and the second day of draft, but then he's going to emergency counseling on day 3.
Yeah. God bless him. And hopefully the counseling works out for him and DJ Rusinni and you know, everybody moves forward. And we don't know what's at his heart. And we know the owner of the
Patriots
is a freak. And we know if the Patriots way, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So you know, it's over with from this point on. No comment. And take those pictures and shove them up your ass.
I'm just shocked that the league hasn't, like, they like ignoring it as if it's like,
what are they gonna do?
They can suspend his ass for X number of games.
Involving another league, a person who covers the league.
He's sullying the shield. They could suspend him for a few games. If that was Mike Tomlin and that black insider in the NFL, this would be a whole different story in the league. He'd have done some shit by now.
What color is he?
I want to hear from Hank.
What color is the guy that you went to the
I'm
Super
giving
Bowl?
him the same energy that they would give colors.
What color is the coach that just went to the Super Bowl?
Went to the Super Bowl. Meaningless. All right, let's hear from Hank.
Not to the league.
Well, look, this whole thing is crazy, man. I mean, like you said, a random camera guy supposedly following a random couple around just taking pictures, man. Like you said, I think he knew he was it. I think he seen the money grab and he went for it, and he just held it as long as he could. And, you know, trying to use his blackmail to probably try to get a little extra money from the Patriots. So he thought he could do that. Now, as far as the league disciplining them, yeah, I don't know how much they're going to really discipline them at, 1 or 2 games. That's probably all they get. More than likely, she's going to lose her job. I think she already did lose her job.
She stepped down.
Okay.
Deleted her Twitter.
And his ass could step down too, talking to me about all this prestige.
He's not going to step down.
He's not doing that. He's not no fool now. He may be dumb, but he ain't a fool. So
look at Ime Udoka.
Correct.
What happened to him in
Look what they
Boston?
fucking did to Ime Udoka.
Yeah,
Well,
but you know.
Thank you. Good point, Diesel.
But see, the thing about it though, Udoka was messing with somebody's wife on the staff. That's a different subject though. At least
No, it wasn't, but he's a colored.
But he's messing with somebody's wife.
Yeah,
correct.
In the league.
She's not
Who's an NFL insider.
But she's an NFL insider.
She's not on the staff for the Patriots though. There's a difference.
But Hank, I don't know what you telling this lady because she's giving you BJs and the handy job. I don't know what you telling her about the shield. I don't know what kind. Like, do you know what I'm saying? You're reckless at this point. An argument could be made that they should fire his ass.
Now, was the color married to Nia Long, or they was just
they was engaged.
They was engaged with the son.
So they had no connection.
But they didn't mention the other lady's name. But
he was a baby daddy. Other than that,
yeah.
Look,
so you fired him, and this guy who's got a whole damn family and a whole damn wife at home, and she got a whole husband at home, and you make her step down.
Yeah,
and,
but it's a little different though, man.
He got to go. He got to go to free counseling.
He lied about it and said it's laughable.
But
as
the owner of the
staffer,
team is
that's a little bit different when you know the person's
working at the same company.
Yeah, that's
allegedly.
Yeah, well, that's not alleged. That's factual.
No, it's alleged. It's alleged that it's different.
Let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all, Hank, and I'll start with Hank. If you're the commissioner, would you do anything? What would be your remedy for the situation? Obviously, fans like me and Diesel have a problem with it.
Well, I would go to the Patriots. I say, are y'all going to self-impose some type of suspension, or do I need to come in there? If I do it, I'm gonna give them 3 games. If you do it, you go 1 or 2 games, and I'll take the 2 games.
Okay, so you're saying 2 to 3 games. Some sort of suspension would be good to send a message. Ace, what about you? You just
of course it's all
under the rug.
Of course it's all biracial, racial, and it's the fact that now Hank is saying because dude was messing one of the whoever in the organizations, whoever's family, could have been ball boy wife or something, family, that they had to fire this guy who wasn't even married, and it was on her who was married that messed with him, who was the head coach of the damn team. And now you got the head coach of a football team that's married with a married woman that's
an insider.
Yeah. So I mean, it's if the league went to the Boston Celtics and said you got to fire this guy, which I don't think they did. I think the problem was that he was in Boston, is why they fired his black ass for messing with a pink woman, and the fact that this guy was following whatever happens in the NFL, because everybody in the NFL messes around with the NFL. The damn owner of the team is at a damn strip club getting massages like Handy
What
J.
would be your remedy? What would you impose on this if you're the commissioner?
I give them 6 games, and if they don't want to give them 6 games, then we can go to arbitration and see what happens from there.
I think 6 games is about where I'm at. Diesel?
I think one of the big words we're leaving out is the possibility of her suing the league.
How can she sue? On what grounds?
Because you can say, hey, I needed to get stories, and this is the sexual harassment that I got from this guy who's a coach of this team, right?
Oh, these aren't really.
It happens all the time. It don't have to be.
Talking about the NFL.
She volunteered her lips around that man's pipe.
What's he supposed to do?
League.
Talking about I want some inside information. What are he supposed to do?
Because I gave him some sloppy toppy.
Hey, we know that would be cap, but that's what happens all the time.
She can get some money. They'll just pay a settlement to make her go away.
Yes.
There's no way the NFL would pay her any damn thing, and she'd end up disappearing, her and her whole damn family. If she comes up talking about some crap, if she insinuates that and go gets an attorney to try to do some shit like that, the attorney will come up missing. She will come up missing, and the NFL will move on.
What's your remedy, Diesel? What would me and Ace are in agreement around 6 to 8 games?
Definitely a suspension.
How long?
For this, I would give him 3 games.
Remember, he came out and lied up front. That should add to the game.
I'd give him 3. 3.
So you and Hink are little butt buddies on this, right?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I mean, pretty much.
Well,
don't say it like that. Don't say that like
again. 5-star. Okay.
That's some nasty work.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, so we think some sort of action should be taken, and the league so far hasn't taken any action.
Because she done lost her job. He ain't had no repercussions yet.
Well, she resigned, so they didn't fire her. She resigned.
She resigned, but her contract was up next month.
You don't think that they told her, listen,
we can find them other pitchers.
We're going to have to let you go,
right?
Whether you resign,
right?
And that happens all the time.
And her contract was up. They wasn't going to re-up it. It was up in like another month or 2. And see, the difference is she has to have that integrity. She has to have that integrity to be a journalist. And so it's unfair to other women because they're making this everybody's real hard woman and she's the victim. It's unfair to other women in the business, just like women in, say, Hollywood who don't get on the casting couch. It's unfair to them because you got other women out there who are willing to do anything to get these roles. And then, right? So you get BJ Rusinni out here doing whatever it takes.
And you can be in every movie every other 6 months.
We're gonna make you a superstar. Right. Correct, with limited talent. You know, because she's obviously stupid. But here's what I came up with, Diesel, and I've only heard one other person say it. And unfortunately it was a racist. Well, I don't know what was in his heart. It's possible that Rusinni had these photographers out there, had these people taking pictures, and then became a woman scorned, and did all of this.
Okay.
And what happens usually when the woman is scorned?
The lawsuit.
They want to get paid, which is what I was referring to.
Yeah.
Like she could come back and
he
say,
probably promised her I'm gonna leave my wife and all this and that, and she's been having photographers pop up. How would these photographers know where to be in taking these pictures? It's not him.
Her problem is
somebody. Well, no, now allegedly the husband
battling the
put
shield.
a PI on them.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
But we don't know that for sure.
But he hasn't come out and said I filed for divorce.
No, he's made no comments really publicly.
And she doesn't have a job now, so what is he gonna do? But
and
her problem
he's
is
a CEO of what company? This is messy for him.
Top brass at Shake Shack, I think.
Yeah,
Shake Shack.
This is messy for him.
He worth like 10 to 15 million. So
yeah.
All right, well, look, let's show some of the salacious pics.
And I know he didn't sign no prenup.
Look at this. This is from 6 years ago.
He was talking to her up close.
All right.
You got to prove this.
Okay, so you're saying that maybe she had something in her mouth?
Yeah, something in his eye, blowing in her eye.
You're sharing a lime from some tequila.
Yeah, it happens.
All right, let's go to the next one. All right.
I don't see anything there.
You got fingers intertwined.
No.
Her knee is in between his legs, probably scraping on his Johnson.
She didn't have her hands in his pocket.
That's how Ace was with JF1 when he was at Ohio State.
Yeah, you're just a hater.
Hey man, how do we know it's her? It could be any woman. You know, a lot of women get down like that in some of these bars. So how do we know it's her?
They're going by the nose.
Look at him. He's telling her.
You can't say that.
He's drunk, and I'm sure she's drunk. And it's after a game, they were talking.
He's telling her, "Don't worry, I'm going to give you the exclusive."
All the inside information. So he's with Tennessee right now.
Yeah, the problem was this was an SEC fan that took a picture of the coach of the Tennessee Titans and this woman, and they was trying to get him out of there at Tennessee. And probably Tennessee guy had these damn pictures. Tennessee Titans.
But here's the thing. She was ESPN, which is ABC, which is Disney.
Mm-hmm.
They moved on from her for a reason. And it's possible that they had moved on from her because they knew her credibility could be questioned. And it's possible that the Titans knew about all this too, and they moved on from them because of these moral things that could be bad for the corporation.
And you've seen other women who worked with her making statements about her.
They got the pictures in bed.
Correct. That's
Like
why I
how
call
she
her
get
BJ
down.
Rusinni.
Yeah, they were making statements, different women
that they've been hearing about this.
Yeah, or knew.
Yes,
how she was getting down, and they didn't want to no, I ain't doing that. No,
They got any pictures of them in the bed together?
But that's not the point. They didn't have pictures of
They
didn't have pictures of that Handy J doing any of what he did. Yet he got sued for millions of dollars. The quarterback for the Texans.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying, but my comment is no comment.
All right.
He got pictures of you and JF1 going to the same bar some years ago.
Damn,
Columbus.
Crazy, man. What
it might be pictures of me, but it might not be a JF1. It may have been a long time ago. But
no comment. All right, now there's
no comment.
There's a BJ Rusinni. Now I was running a theory that her latest boy, is Vrabel's kid. But then I was in the comments of one of these videos, and Jayhawker 2000 said that's not correct. The photos were taken 6 months before she got married. I fact checked that. That's true. So she was engaged to the CEO of Shake Shack. And her son, Michael, who she named Michael, was born 10 months after her wedding. Still, there are obvious reasons to be suspicious. So she named the illegitimate bastard child allegedly Michael. And this is her tweet, Hink. This is her tweet. I know you guys are Southern gentlemen down there.
No pictures of us in the bed. No comment. I got married.
You don't need a smoking gun in civil matters, Ace.
Well, she don't have one. She not filing nothing.
Look, Diana Rusinni post has resurfaced and gone viral. She said, keep looking at my almost 4-day-old son, Michael. She named Michael. After Mike Vrabel, allegedly, while trying to figure out who are the best Michaels to ever play and coach in the NFL. She's got to be crazy.
Okay. Well,
Everybody's
it
met
might
a
be,
crazy girl. She's got to be crazy.
yeah, it might be a son, but she's not admitting to it, and he's not.
She deleted her social media. Who does that? The millennials don't do shit like that, bro. She's a millennial.
She's guilty. We know she's guilty, but they haven't admitted to anything. She hasn't sued the NFL. She hasn't sued Mike Vrabel, and she hasn't sued anybody. And she's ready to go away. Mike Vrabel is still working. He's going to pay her while she's living her life, living her best life. Whatever's going on with her damn husband, it is what it is. It's these people business.
No, so you just want to
sweep it under the rug, right?
You want nothing to do with it.
Right, these white folks, these clean, good white folks, we can't expose
Nah,
this.
I don't want anything to do with anybody's personal business, whether they white, black, or it's their personal business.
But it's not personal business when you're a public figure,
man. It's
the
conflict of
interest.
business.
Correct. She's out there running stories about how AJ Brown is going to end up being in the Patriots. She's running stories like that, and they found another story that she ran about a receiver that was on the Titans. Who was that? Hink, back with the Titans, they had and he ended up going to the Titans. It was a great receiver, and she started running these articles. This is what they're digging into.
Was it
Corey Davis or something?
No, it was a bigger name than that.
But that's between her and her employer, and she no longer works for him. Now, what are we going to do?
What are you talking about? What you're going to do? The other half is still in the league as a head coach. You don't think he could have told her, hey, look, I ain't feeling this player on the team. You got to eventually put out some stories on him.
She's put out stories.
So he's the general manager now?
Hey,
he's general manager.
Put out stories about that receiver that that made it seem like the asking price was too high, and then Vrabel, when he was with the Titans, was able to swoop in and get the dude for dirt. These are the things they're suggesting.
So what the hell do we do about Ryan Poles and JF1 getting shipped off to damn Pittsburgh for nothing because they put out stories? Who the hell was he screwing?
Well, we don't know.
He was screwing you.
No, he was screwing you because you're the one who was on here caking for him not to be in Chicago.
Hey, the whole time. Hey, buddy. He won't let JF1 go.
He must be your buddy. If you were caking for him to be out of Chicago, you were the one on here running stories for him to run out of town. So you're right. Ryan Poles must be buddies.
He won't let JF1 go.
I gotta go, man. You know. It's time to bring bread. Y'all know what time it is.
Hey, shout out to your wife, man. Hopefully it's another great meal.
Yeah.
That's right, all day, every day.
Hey, we're about to get to the draft, man. Eat your food fast and pop back, man. We're going to be covering the draft, bro.
Okay.
Enjoy your meal, man.
Get that moose head some porridge. Yeah.
Go to hell. Get the hell out of here. I'll be back, man.
Give him some mutton, huh? You come get your mutton, baby. All right, let's get on. Y'all got
the
anything
local
else
media that want to get JF1 out of town. So what were you and Poles doing?
Buddy, you got
out there in the north suburbs.
You want to sweep that under the rug, but you don't want JF1 under
Hey,
the
this
rug.
is a heterosexual relationship. There's more controversy with you having Never mind. Go ahead.
You guys.
That boy reach around. He wanting to hold his nuts.
Y'all on one. All right, look. This is the boy in the green here. Everyone's saying he looks like Mike Vrabel.
I don't know who he looks like.
That's
You're not
Michael.
gonna be able to tell till they get a little older.
Well, he don't look like the other brother.
Because I'd like to see pictures of Vrabel when he was younger.
And
then you can kind of like decipher. Because to be honest now, if you're just looking at them two,
none of them look
look like him. And their hair ain't his color either.
Yeah, none of them look like the father, the dad.
Yeah, neither one of them look like him.
And
you would think one of them, would have his hair color to an extent.
Yeah, none of them look alike.
That was the last one we had to show. Now here's your boy, Diesel. I'm sure you're proud of this. Your boy Drizzy Drake,
the mulatto friend.
Yeah, he's a mulatto, high yellow. He's from the 6, Toronto. The Green Bay Packers saw this picture that Drake posted. The G is for gay. That means he's happy. They said hi at Drake, the Packers. Now, the Bleacher Nation, the Bears, said Kendrick was right about this guy. Any comments on this, you guys, before we get to the draft? Any comments?
Yeah,
Oh, he's just like
cool.
he's like Lil Wayne. You know, they from the same little school of whatever. They both Packer fans, right?
All y'all together.
They like Cash Money, wherever
Yeah,
they
they all
came
be at the
from.
Diddy parties together.
That part that they came in with music. They the same type of fan. Nobody care. Nobody give a shit about his. Toronto ain't got no damn football team.
So he's got to choose one, right?
The Argonauts. What was the Argonauts? Yeah. CFL.
Yeah, Warren Moon or somebody played for them.
Yeah, but he ain't got no NFL team.
Hall of Fame.
If he had any kind of juice, he would have had them get an NFL team by now.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I'm not gonna get down on Drake for this.
NFL's not going to Toronto.
FGB and F Drake. That's what I'll say here. All right. And I agree. Kendrick was right. All right. Let's move on and then we'll get right to it. If a married man assaulted a single woman like this, all right, this is our local media. Ruthie, I think is her name. She's married and the guy is not. He actually went on Clay, I think that's his name. He went on one of those single, those national shows, those dating shows where the guy's the big stud slave and then the women get to gush over him and give him a rose.
Oh, the Pop the Balloon or the
one of those.
Oh,
shows.
The Bachelor.
Yeah, the Bachelor type shows. Yeah, and I think he won one. So all right, here he is, but he's still single. Now just imagine if a man did this to a woman.
Welcome into the Charter Podcast brought to you by St. Xavier University. I'm Ruthie Polinsky alongside Clay Harbor, and we have a very special guest on the Charter.
See that hand on his leg? Look at his face. You're even going to see, what'd you say,
Clay Harbor?
Clay Harbor, that's his name. Clay Harbor. Ruthie Polinsky. Watch David Hall's face if you watch this.
Podcast on this
He sees it. He looks over and sees, damn, she's touching his leg.
She's almost on his pipe. Yeah, I see it.
Look at his face. Y'all think I'm making this up. Look at his face, Ace. He's probably like he's single, but he's probably got a woman he's dating.
For sure. Oh, they work together all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a podcast together.
Yeah.
Welcome into the Charter Podcast brought to you by St. Xavier University. I'm Ruthie Polinsky
alongside David Hall.
We have a very special guest on the podcast on this very.
Wow. Look like they need a desk.
All right. Any comment on this before we get to the draft?
Yeah, she should sue the NFL for being able to touch his leg and run her hand up to his pipe, according to y'all. Or he needs to sue because he's a single one, and she's sexually harassing him to get these stories.
I think he could get law enforcement involved.
Well, I don't think he's offended as of yet. So maybe they'll work it out in the future.
Well, that video has over big ups to air quotes. That one has over 3,000 views. So I think a lot of people are looking at that as interesting.
For sure.
According
to y'all, he should sue the NFL, the NBA, and whoever the hell they commenting on because she's rubbing his leg to the highest level of rubbability.
I mean, he could probably sue the company they're working for, CHSN, if he doesn't already have a piece of it. If he's savvy, he'd sue and say, I need 10%.
Yeah. And then I'll move on from here. No comment.
Now, Nails speaks on DJ Moore. And what Nails' comment was, it's a business. And he said it wasn't his decision moving on from DJ. And I'm paraphrasing. He said that he and DJ used to hang out a lot. And he did say it sucks. All right. So Nails finally spoke out on that because remember, that was up my crawl, Diesel, about Nails never really saying anything about it. So the media did take the time to ask him when he did his first presser this year in front of the Bears media. What's y'all comments on his thoughts about DJ Moore?
Did he say he's going to miss his family and his kids Or he said it's a bummer. It's a business. DJ ain't too far gone to forget that.
He did say it's a business. He said it wasn't his decision. He said they used to hang out all the time, which was good to know, because I've had a theory that he didn't fuck with DJ. And I think
don't think he did, allegedly.
Well, I think he was dispelling that myth by saying that they was boys. As far as you could be boys with a guy like that. He's like a unicorn. What about you, Diesel? What's your comments on that, his statement?
No, I mean, he probably wanted him here. I mean,
he didn't say that.
No, but that's, if you listening to what he said, I mean, you know, you try not to go against what the
company
in front of the press.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure he wanted him here, and you never heard DJ say anything bad about him when he left.
No.
Which is key. Because a lot of receivers gonna
be
like,
he could have went in.
Been like, good riddance. I'm happy to get out from under that selfish mother. You know, that type
we might
of stuff.
see more after he's playing under a Milz.
I don't think so.
In Buffalo.
I don't think so. I think DJ liked it in Chicago. His family liked it here. And yeah, really, it was just business. I would have preferred them to get rid of Kmet.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. They just restructured his deal.
But again, I preferred him to go, and that difference in the salary wasn't going to be too much from his salary yearly to Kmet's, and you can eat that, right? But
yes, no, we're not disagreeing with you.
Yeah, but no, they chose to like let him go and just
DJ was making $20 million, 20 plus.
20 plus. Kmet's like 14, 15.
Yeah. These are like 11.
12. He's like 12. Yeah.
But
that still would have softened
the difference. Yeah. You're not counting, you just counting the difference.
Especially if you're going to bring in a pouring stupid tight end in the draft. You totally could have done that.
But you can restructure Kmet's deal a lot easier than you can DJ Moore. They just redid DJ Moore's deal and gave him the extension. I think Nail's comments were fake news.
12.5 was his
12.5. Go ahead. Nails is fake news. So you're not buying it. You think he's lying. You think Nails is a liar.
If he's lying, DJ Moore ain't gonna sit quiet. He gonna come out and say something. I don't think he.
Well, there's no reason
about
to.
Caleb Williams, he's such a weirdo. I don't think he's the type who go around lying.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think he's a liar. I never heard him say something that's a lie.
He might be
towing the company line, and I think DJ was once it was time for him to go, he was going to go. He's going to quote unquote a better situation with probably a quarterback that's probably going to align with him more. I don't know about them hanging out. He never mentioned DJ's family and mentioned him hanging with him and his family and missing him and his family, and sorry that he had to leave and go to another team. I think he was just towing the company line, knowing that it is what it is. Yes, it is a business, and DJ's gone, and he didn't want to throw the ball to him any damn way, and he'll work with his roommate from training camp, Rome Odunze, and whoever the hell the Bears bring in, because he can make all the throws, and it don't matter who the hell's on the team.
If Caleb is such a
you don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's saying Caleb was lying, and he didn't mention his family and all that shit.
I'm just saying he just was towing the company line as far as
He's saying he's lying. He's saying he's lying, basically.
He's lying.
If Caleb is a savant, if he's high on the scale, he may not have the same social cues and skills that we have. So a guy like him could think, oh, yeah, we're all buddies and we're friends and we're best of friends. And another guy could look at it a totally different situation because Caleb might not have that in him to understand all the emotional cues that he needs. I'm not saying that's true, but that could be what's going on here.
I don't take Caleb Williams as a liar. He's a lot of things, but I don't take him as a liar.
Oh, man, you all in on this motherfucker. My gosh.
Oh, you sound like you trying to have your.
What you saying? They're gonna get a room.
No,
they're gonna get a room at the Sybaris.
He's trying to rejuvenate.
It sounds like last
he's
year
trying
he
to
was done with
rejuvenate
him,
his
and
hurt
now
feelings over
he
my
ain't a
comments for
liar,
him
and
and
he
JF1.
loves him,
That's
and
all
he
that
thinks he's
is.
our quarterback of the
That's all that
future.
is.
And my God,
All right.
it's just a
Can't come
long
back from
journey
that
from
one,
where we
Ace. You
were
and JF1
in the
being
middle of
butt buddies.
last
You
season.
can't come back
That's
from
all
it.
I'm saying.
You can't come back from
All
it.
right, guys, listen. He said the reaction to the Iceman controversy is, quote, funny, end quote. Caleb said he's moving forward. He's moving on from it. He's moving forward with it. So he's still going to go and get all the licensing for that term. And he said he hasn't spoken to the Hall of Famer, George Gervin. What's you guys' take on that?
Why
This
not?
is questions the media asked him.
Why isn't he talking to George Gervin? I mean, George Gervin's career is over. I mean, like, listen, or his representatives or somebody. But like you say, he doesn't have any social skills, and maybe he can't talk to the people, his elders, and give them the respect that
that's due to him.
That's due to him, and maybe George Gervin wants a percentage. Who knows? Of a small percentage, something to pay his medical bills or his chronic bill or whatever the hell he got going on, and just talk to him and see what the hell you can do to end this controversy and go ahead and get the copyright agreement that you're going to use for a lot longer than he's ever going to use.
Diesel?
Man, that's George Gervin's fault. Don't come whining about no name, somebody else using that name and trying to copyright it when you had all the chance in the world, never did it. I don't want to hear it, bro. It's too late. So Caleb want to use the name, go ahead. It's football. You a basketball.
Do you agree with him that it's funny? He was saying the uproar about it.
Yeah,
he didn't anticipate the
blowback. In some ways, because
Caleb comes out there whenever he's getting blowback, he says it's funny. Go ahead, Diesel. Yeah, I've heard this from him multiple times.
Yeah, in some ways, but like George Gervin, man, if you go back and listen to stuff he said and stuff, like he was low key hating on Jordan too, man. So
everybody does,
right? But I ain't paying him no mind. You had your whole life to go ahead and trademark that name, right? And again, it's basketball. He's in football. Didn't have nothing to do. It's like, okay.
The same name. And I'm sure it's nothing with George Gervin. Is his attorneys, his agent, whoever the hell is taking care of his affairs.
I think it's George Gervin.
His family, his kids.
Yeah, they're like, they want to take the Iceman name and copyright it. It was your name all these years.
Right.
No way. We at least got to put up a fight, is what they're probably telling me.
And I agree with both of y'all. And his family could have at least said, let's do it. They should have done it as soon as they started calling him Iceman, if they were aware of it.
Yeah.
They should have beat him to the punch.
Sure.
I got a graphic here. I'll start with Ace because then I know Diesel made delays for him. These are the numbers for Caleb last year. The Iceman. See, it says Iceman up there. These aren't my graphics. These are the graphics coming out of the local media, Diesel. And these guys weren't JF1 guys. Completion percentage in the regular season, 58.1%. Right? You guys are glazing over this guy and giving him handy J's. He had 52.2% completion percentage in the playoffs, Ace.
Horrific.
Let me finish. Now, I'm just saying, if this was Vince Evans or JF1, they would have been on his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but passing yards per game, 232 yards during the regular season. He did increase it to 309, which is fantastic. That was
zero
incredible.
ball numbers.
309 yards a game, that's great. I mean, if he can move forward with this, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, but, well, go ahead.
All right. Yards per pass attempt were the same, 6.9. Passing TDs versus interception, he had a 4-to-1 TD to interception ratio, which is great. But then in the big games where it mattered, he had a 4-to-5. Well, of course, it was all DJ Moore's fault on the one interception. And the other 5 was this guy's fault and that guy's fault. And this guy, and we had a miscommunication and we didn't, and this guy's fault.
We didn't communicate well.
So, all right, I'll start with you, Ace. what's your take on that graphic? I'll leave it up as you guys chime in, and then Diesel, I want to hear your take on the graphic and anything else.
Well, I'm looking at the yards per attempt at 6.9 during the season versus the 6.9 versus the playoffs, and you got to factor in the throwaways during the season and the throwaways and the playoffs versus, the bombs he's throwing in the playoffs because he's making attempts to make big plays versus getting rid of the ball during the regular season. And those attempts to throw those big plays and those bombs and that hero ball in the playoffs led to the last graphic of 4 touchdowns.
I see what you're saying. He's going against better competition. They've game planned him, and they own that shit.
Yeah. So you can do the escapability and all that, throwing the ball out of bounds and try. I don't remember a lot of checking down. Maybe in the fourth quarter he checks down a lot more versus the first half of the game. And that leads to you getting to later in the fourth quarter where he's trying to win the game, and you're increasing your interception numbers for that almost are the same as the entire season versus those two playoff games that they played where he had 5 interceptions. So it's fake news as far as the numbers are concerned. And hopefully with the changing of the staff, the changing of our personnel because of the draft, we'll be able to check down more and increase his percentage as far as pass attempts and yards throughout the game. So we'll see.
All right, I agree with you at the 52.2% is atrocious. All right, Diesel, what's your take on these stats and anything else you just heard there, bro?
I mean, you'd love him to have a bigger completion percentage and less INTs, but if I recall, some of the INTs, they were like punts basically on third down, a couple of them anyway. They were thrown like deeper into the end zone. Completion percentage, you like to have more, but with the completion percentage, it don't show the drops. It don't show, the weather being a factor too.
Weather was a factor late in the season.
Yeah, and mainly because, some of those receivers ain't caught in that kind of, had a season in that kind of weather.
Romer's from Vegas. He dropped a touchdown pass.
Yeah. And so while you was doing that, I was like, let me look up Stafford's for this year for the playoffs. And
Matthew Trashford.
Yeah, and he for the whole playoffs, because they played 3 games, 55% completion percentage.
Drop dead gorgeous.
When they played the Bears, 47.6% completion percentage.
Great graphic.
So we should have won that game.
Yeah, we should have.
Great graphic.
He was dejected when we got that ball in OT. I think, when we were in OT and we got that when we stopped
12 more yards to get a field goal to win the game.
We should have. He was dejected. He thought that they wasn't going to win the game.
Yes, because Caleb's been doing it all season.
He was right. We threw the ball away.
I didn't care for the play calling. We already been over that.
We've been through
what happened. But it should stats improve. Yeah, we could have better. But I mean, he wasn't too far from Stafford. Only with the interceptions. Though.
Stafford, who's a Hall of Famer.
Yes,
he's a bum.
Yeah, he'll be a first ballot.
No, he won't.
When you got Dan Orlovsky making a vote.
I know you got all these guys, and you got Wordsworth's boy. They've been preaching for Stafford. I'm like, this fucking guy.
No, I heard. And I meant to send it to you. There's only one black quarterback that's in the NFL Hall of Fame as of right now, and that's Warren Moon. And you got
Are you serious?
Yeah, you got all these bums running around. And
Randall Cunningham ain't in there.
No. Your boy, he'll probably get in. when he's up. What's the Seattle guy?
Russell Wilson.
Wilson. He'll probably get in.
Well, what about the guy who wears those big stupid hats and has his dreadlocks popping out of the top of the cowboy hat?
He's not
Cam
in
Newton.
the Hall of Fame.
Oh no, Cam Newton ain't going. He never won a Super Bowl, and he didn't make it to multiple. So most of them guys, unless you got a whole bunch of tremendous passing stats.
Did Dan Marino make a Super Bowl?
One. He didn't win it though. But that's what I'm getting at.
Cam made one.
Yeah, he made one, but he didn't win. Neither did Dan. But
Marino's in.
But his passing stats were just too phenomenal to.
Yeah, he didn't have any running stats.
I pulled up his stats. Dan Marino had a 58% completion percentage career. I thought it was higher, but it was different back in the day. 58% would have been like 68% today.
Yeah, and remember, most of his career, they could mug your receivers.
And they wasn't dinking and dunking. He wasn't dinking and dunking.
No.
Duper Clayton, he going downfield.
You can look at the coach for them not winning Super Bowls. Because when you got a quarterback like that, receivers like that, there's no way you shouldn't be able to have a run game that supports them and get you some championships. So I bring Don Shula for.
Oh, wait a minute. So it's the coach's fault. It's not the color quarterback?
As far as what?
It's like a Vince Evans. You know, he had a white quarterback and
I'm talking
white
about
coach.
A talented quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Vince Evans good enough.
He won them in Canada, but he couldn't win them in the NFL.
Another Vince Evans debate.
No,
yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead with your point.
Who won the NFL draft?
That in.
Who won the NFL draft in y'all opinion? I thought the Eagles stood out.
Bears.
Okay, we got Bears.
No,
I mean it was
Bears didn't win Jack. They didn't win Jack.
We're gonna grade the
Bears. There's like 3 or 4 teams that did pretty well from what I thought.
The Rams moved up and took drop dead gorgeous Ty Simpson. You can't draft a quarterback that high and sit him on the bench.
I didn't like that. Because
they got a veteran quarterback who's going to retire in another year or two. Why is that dumb?
Because
Dallas
here's your dilemma.
Decent drive.
Here's your dilemma. This dude is the MVP, so he's got like a year or 2 left, right?
Yeah.
You can't draft somebody who can come and play right now to help you go and try to win another Super Bowl right now.
You could, but what the Green Bay Packers do when they ended up with Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers?
You can get that next year with another quarterback.
Well, eventually you got to do it.
Yeah, but you don't got to do that right now when this dude's still the MVP of the league and you got like a couple of years. So you can get a player who's going to play now to help you now, and you can get another quarterback, a system quarterback.
I thought they shouldn't have moved up for him, but
no, hell no. I wouldn't have moved up. I wouldn't have. He wouldn't have been drafted in my first round if I was.
You got a veteran quarterback with a bad back. You might need a backup. What about you, Ace? Did you have a problem with them grooming a rookie to be the heir apparent of their drop dead gorgeous quarterback?
I don't give a damn what the hell they did. It's L.A. But you know, it's I don't think they should have moved up. They could have got him when they got him, and moved on to the next round. But yeah.
Yeah, they could have got a poor and stupid player to help them beat Seattle. I get that. But you got to also be thinking about the future, which is a lot of what Ryan Poles and BJ were doing. We picked up a center, you know what I'm saying? And we already got a center.
Man,
we loaded up with some talent.
Are we going to get to the Bears separate?
Yeah, we're about to get to it right now. We're about to get to it right now. Round 1, the Bears, we're going to start with day 1. We took number 25, Dylan Thinneman, drop dead gorgeous, safety out of Oregon, started at Purdue, was raised a Bears fan, then they moved to Indianapolis somewhere, and he became a Colts fan like Diesel. All right, depends on where he lives. That's who he cheers for.
Diesel has some proclivities for Wayne.
Proclivities.
He wasn't a Colts fan.
Oh, okay. He liked him in those tight football pants, huh?
Yeah.
All right, now Thinneman is a versatile, explosive safety who ran a this is a pink. He's got to be mixed. He ran a 4.35 40 and was widely praised as a value pick, and he had a 41-inch vertical leap. Damn.
Yeah, and he's a Big Ten player. He played in the Midwest majority of his career.
All right, so give me a grade on that. And did y'all have a problem with it? Is there anybody else y'all would have taken or had in mind?
I give him an A minus. I got no problems with that pick. That was a solid pick, and I think he'll really help out the D.
Well, seeing that the Bears had no safeties under contract when the season ended, we needed a starting safety. The Elijah Hicks and the other safeties of the world that were bench warmers that were on the team after we had gotten the kid from Seattle and let everybody else go.
Kobe Bryant. Was it Bush or Kobe?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant. And then we got this kid who's running a 4.340 and has got a nose for the football.
He can move all over.
Is what we need to mix him in between Gordon, Bryant,
Kobe Bryant. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Tiedemann. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for teams to come out there with all that speed and be running some of those bullshit ass play calls.
And you got your cornerback healthy.
Yeah,
one talks on the podcast all the time, Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, and we'll talk about we got another fourth round cornerback running the 4.2540 that's out there from Texas. He's not the biggest of players, but he's fast and he's got a nose for the ball too.
So what grade are you giving that day one pick?
Day one pick, I'll give him an A. It was definitely a need pick. If we could have got if Bain would have failed to that particular spot, yeah, definitely would have took him. But the fact that we definitely needed a safety, and he was available, and this kid is all Big Ten performer. Yeah, he fits right into.
You don't think Chris Cunty with this guy?
Not as of yet. We'll see next season. But I don't see Chris Cunty with this guy because this guy is mentally prepared to play the game.
And he's an athlete.
Yeah, and he's an athlete.
I give it a B plus. Reason being, I wanted somebody in the trenches. All right.
Sure.
So that's the only reason. Now we ran a poll, grade the Chicago Bears 2026 first round pick. We just put the link in the chat. Safety Dylan Thieneman. 0% said he's Chris Conti out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 17% said he's an A grade, Dave Dorson. Right? So you guys are in the 17%. Homers, which I've been calling you guys for years.
Well, he's faster than Dave Dorson. So.
Well, this is just, don't get caught up in the name. It's the grades that we're focusing on.
All right, whatever.
All right. Mike Brown, 33% gave it a C, and 50% in the Doug Plank territory and gave it a B. You guys want to change your grades when you're looking at what the masses have voted?
No.
No.
All right, you're gonna stick to your expertise. All right. So we went to round one. Let's get to day two. That's where all the action was happening. You guys were blowing up the text thread. I was working, so I couldn't really follow it like I normally would have. Hold on, my bad, y'all. We're gonna get to day two. My bad on this.
Yeah, day two, I think I was baseballing. So
you was baseballing, huh?
Yeah.
All right, this is
Dylan.
Yes.
Can you hear me? It's Ryan Post from the
showing
Chicago
that
Bears.
fucking gum.
I'm good. How are you?
Nice suit. He looks better than
You ready to
Booger.
come back to the Midwest?
Hell yeah, I'm ready.
He's got a potty mouth. They wouldn't let no colored do this. He don't have no fucking respect. And I'm gonna say it, Diesel. We want to coach you guys, but we're bringing this guy. He's talking to his bosses like they're little Pookie on the corner.
Johnson. Coach, what up? How you doing, man?
No respect.
I'm doing great right now.
You ready to be a Bear?
Hell yeah, I'm ready.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Good. We loved everything you put on tape, man. You're gonna finish just like a glove, okay?
Coach likes to tape.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Can't
we'll
wait.
get your butt in here. We compete.
Get your butt in here. See, BJ picking up on this little disrespectful little cunt, and he's trying to push back a little bit and let him know that this
he
ain't
was
that.
a damn football player, and they ain't giving him about no damn English major 1.
Okay. He said, "Get your butt in here." But see, what it said,
Get your
ass.
butt in here. We'll be competing, and
And told him you're gonna be competing. He knew his little son of a bitch was coming off arrogant and cocky. If you're gonna be on Caleb's ass, you need to be on this little white boy's ass. It's like you got a proclivities for white boys all of a sudden, Ace.
There's nobody for him to compete against on the damn Bears, but we're gonna have him come in here and compete against the rest of the NFL.
Yeah.
Thing, okay. All right, buddy. I'm gonna pass you on over to our president. This is
Now
Kevin Warren.
he's fast forwarding him to the president. He made it a point to tell him who it is because he know this little guy is probably drunk. What up, my nigga? You know what I mean? Look at Kevin Warren. Kevin Warren is shit.
All right, congrats, man.
Hey, Dylan, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, looking
he
forward
changes.
to having you in Chicago.
Hell yeah.
He changes.
Be part of
Swapped
this
up his
family so we
speech.
can win some championships.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get there.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. God bless you and
Hell
your family.
yeah. Meet me at Harold's Chicken.
Yeah, we don't give a damn what he's definitely drunk, but we need him out there winning some damn football games.
Yeah, I hear you. And he said, "God bless you and your family." The dude, we definitely need him winning some football games. I agree with that. But if you're gonna have a culture that you've been preaching about, you tell this young man to have some respect when you get him in the fucking building.
Who said we had to have a culture? Was that the Poles?
Yeah, Ryan Poles.
Yeah, fuck him.
All right, we got a short one. This is what Ace is talking about. Why did they blow that dead? No, they changed that rule in college.
No, it's the same rule. You cannot advance when your knee go down.
Well, that's different than if you hit the ground. Ace said if you hit the ground, the play is over. You can get up.
Yeah, you get up, but you can't advance the ball. If your knee go down, you are down.
That's if your knee goes down. We're talking about two separate things.
What are you talking about?
Just because a player falls, they can get up now and run. If a receiver catches the ball and falls, he can get up and advance the football.
Not in college.
No, he can't. He's down.
I thought they changed the rule.
Anybody got that football, if you go down, you can't advance the ball.
Plays over.
Thought they changed that rule.
Not yet.
Advanced football after touching ground. Because the other player was trying to tell him to get his ass up.
No,
yeah, but that's because they be watching the NFL.
Mm.
So they're just thinking out loud. But you can't advance it, bro. You're down.
No, in college football, NCAA player cannot advance the ball after their knee, elbow, or any body part other than their hand, or foot, obviously the foot, touches the ground while in possession. The ball is immediately dead once played hits the ground, regardless of whether they were touched by an opponent. All right, good call. I don't know why I thought that was changed. Good call, you guys. All right, what was I showing? The highlights. Back to the highlights.
Damn.
Now, why are you showing him and we on the second round picks?
Well, yeah, we're about to go to it, but we just want to show his highlights real quick. For anybody that doesn't know what he's about. It's only 30 more seconds.
His number yet today. This is going to go back.
These are the highlights the Bears posted.
And it is Xavier Williams, but Thieneman brings him down. He might have gotten a yard out of it. Less than a minute and a half to go. Williams deep drop, loads and let it fly. And
I could have made this play.
To end the ball game with the interception.
Could have made that play.
Yeah, worker. And he started.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, they did. They said all of it.
Airs it out for McCulley.
All right. So that's what we got, y'all.
Yeah.
That's our first round pick. Let's jump to the second round, as Diesel said.
And he came from Purdue offense. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Iowa.
He came from at Purdue than he did in Oregon.
Yeah, he came from a Big Ten defense that wasn't giving up many points during the season. So.
All right, so day 2, we took the big center Logan Jones out of Iowa, which is known for producing some great offensive linemen. He's supposedly going to be the center of the future, highly intelligent, and he's a scheme fit for Ben Johnson.
Oh, he's smart.
Yeah, he's smart. He's a hard worker.
Dead gorgeous.
All right, so now that was our number 2 pick overall, pick number 57. Give me any comments on the player that y'all know about, and then grade that pick right there where we got him at.
I got a huge fucking problem with it. Huge. And let me tell you why. You signed this free agent center, and I think they paid him well, too. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like one of the highest paid centers in the league from that contract we gave.
Nah.
They paid him well. I'm not sure the particulars.
Yeah, but he's only got a 1-year deal.
Okay, he got a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
You should have never fucking signed him if your whole idea was to draft a center in college. And he doesn't do what the Bears scheme is.
But they didn't know how the board was going to fall. The board was talking to him.
And we need a center.
Listen, that motherfucking Johnson, I'm telling you right now, it's no different than if you go to a house music party and it's called a deep house party, right? You expect to hear some deep house music, Chicago style.
Yeah.
And they play 1 or 2 records and then they start playing new shit.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they did with that first pick, was the basics. And then he's on his offensive today, offense tomorrow, offense forever. You didn't need, if you were gonna draft a center, and don't get me wrong, it's not about the guy himself, because he's damn good for what the Bears do. He plays that zone scheme better. This dude from New England doesn't.
That's why we drafted him.
It's like a waste of fucking money. Why'd you go pay him?
But they
didn't have a center.
They didn't know how to, they didn't have a center, and they didn't know how the board was going to fall. So they wanted flexibility. They didn't know.
You could have drafted another. You got bigger priorities on defense. No fucking edge rushers. No, exactly. That's because of Ben Johnson's mindset.
Well, this is what Diesel was trying to tell you last week.
Right,
don't
and
be
you were
surprised.
disputing it. I was like, look, that pick.
What grade are you giving it?
It's twofold. I'll give you a grade for the player.
Running the ball.
As far as the pick, the grade for the player is an A-.
Okay.
For the pick, it's a fucking D, because you should have never signed the fucking center in the offseason. You could have drafted one, whether you got him or not, and you missed.
So you're saying this is similar to when I was complaining when we got the veteran receiver and all he did was drop passes. And then we turned around and draft Roma Doomsday in the same damn draft.
He dropping passes.
The guy we got from San Diego. The Chargers. We signed him as a free agent.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah. And then went to the draft and high five and took fucking Roman Doomsday.
Yes.
And
it was just even if you didn't get this guy that you,
because we didn't have anybody for Nails to throw the ball to.
You could have took another center.
It was all.
You could have took another center to fill that spot instead of paying this guy all of that money, and then maybe you could have still kept DJ Moore.
So you like the player, you're giving it an A as far as talent, but you gave it a C for when they drafted.
Yeah, a D because of what they did in the offseason and picking up that dude. And basically he's like dead meat now. Well, he's 1 year guy. Okay. But
this is not PlayStation. You gotta have somebody in there that knows how to play NFL football. Even though this guy's coming out of college and smart and is a good center, you got to have somebody to teach him the position.
Doesn't play the type of scheme that the Bears run, and they knew
he does. That's what Ben Johnson came out and said. He's mobile. He could play the scheme. Ben Johnson and Brian Poe said that.
No,
they said that was one of the reasons why they drafted him.
No, I'm not talking about that dude. I'm talking about the free agent center.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't. From New England, he doesn't do that well. The zone runs and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. He doesn't.
So who else do we have on the team to play center?
If that's
what I was saying. You could have if that dude wasn't available, right?
Yeah. What if somebody else would have drafted him?
Then you could have got another one.
What if they wouldn't have ran the scheme?
Then so be it.
Well,
that's up to you. That's up to you to find the talent that can play your
They
scheme.
Did. They went out and got a center.
Nah, man.
And they found a guy in the draft that they like, that they can use for the future. And we're okay.
No. I didn't like the pick from where they picked at.
Well, who went immediately after, and then I'm gonna get your grades, Ace. Emmanuel McNeil, he's like a DB, I think. And then another tight end. And then Anthony Hill Jr., a linebacker. He'd been poor and stupid out of Texas. You could have probably got him.
Keep going down the list and see if you can find a damn center.
Yeah, there's a center. Jake Slaughter. I don't know if he would have fit our system, though, if he would have fit what Dude likes to do.
He's
and
yeah,
it wasn't no defensive lineman at that point. Ace, grade that draft pick for the.
I'll give him a B plus. The coaching staff had him in for a top 30 pick.
Mm-hmm.
They talked to him. They went out and saw him, and we needed a center. We've needed a center for the last 3, 4, 5 years.
So you was high-fiving with Ryan Poles after that draft, huh? You was happy about it.
Well, I'm just saying, if there was no defensive end that fit the board when we were picking there, and this guy who was a Big Ten center, who's an outside playing center who can play in the damn elements,
center of your future. You don't have to rush him alone.
Yeah. Right, and fit the scheme. And you got a guy that's there on a contract. Maybe we need him for another year. Maybe we don't. We can bring this guy in 2 years, and he can be our starting center. Or maybe
he's going to be the starting center after week 8. He's going to learn from this veteran. And
So that fits what we need to do, and it builds depth for the team. I know everybody wants to go out and get Grady Jarrett in the second damn round, or the third round, or the fourth round. But our center retired, and we were in a position we had to go out and get a guy that can fill the position right now, and then we need somebody to.
But you don't think we could have got a center in the third round? The board was talking to him though, Diesel.
This guy they liked, and if they like this guy, go out and get the damn guy you
go
like.
out and get him, huh?
Yeah, I got no problem getting him. I wouldn't have played no free
agent.
Diesel
graded the player, A-.
I wouldn't have paid no damn free agent the money that they paid him if you knew you was going to draft a center anyway.
They didn't know they were going to draft a center because the draft wasn't here. I think they didn't have a center.
They didn't know how the board was going to fall, Diesel.
I think they knew.
That you don't know how the board's going to fall, according to Ryan Pohl. They got to be disciplined.
Yeah, that's why he didn't get no defensive players with the first 4 picks.
They do best player available.
Yeah.
That's how the board fell to him.
Today.
We did get a defensive player. We got a safety.
Let's move on. I'll give
that grade. The first pick. I told you they just wanted to tease you. Like
but y'all know I wanted
they're gonna play all new shit.
All right, y'all know I wanted a career center here for years. So because of that point, I'll go ahead and I'll give it I guess I'll go with Ace. I'll give it a B plus. All right, let's get to second pick in day 2, round 3. We picked up a big tight end, drop dead gorgeous, smart, and they said he's smart. He's out of Stanford. They said he's tough. Big Sam Roush. He's a big athletic tight end, added to a deep tight end room for matchup flexibility, and they say he's a great blocking tight end. I'll start with you, Ace. What are you grading Ryan Poles for this pick right there?
From the measurables, from the draft, the combine, he's from Stanford, and I love the Stanford players. I'll give him a B. The fact that we got rid of DJ Moore and our coach is looking at 12 and 13 personnel along with the backs that we have, because they didn't get a running back out of the damn draft. So we got to run the ball. We got to hit the tight ends. I don't know. And I think this is what he's telling Nails going into this season to increase his completion percentage. I'm cool with getting a tight end from Stanford, best player available. So I give him a B.
So the Niners took Romelio Height. I never heard of him. He might not have been Dennis Allen's type, because they were going by all type. I've been watching the post interviews. If you didn't have that type they was looking for, they wasn't taking your black ass. So Romelio, and I'll get your grade next, Diesel. He's an edge. He went right after, so it's something we got to watch in the future how he turns out to be.
Where you go?
San Fran. I
San
don't
Fran,
see
okay.
any, and they do a good job drafting. So he wasn't on our draft board, and if he was, he wasn't higher than Sam fucking Roosh.
Yeah.
And we already got 2 tight ends. Now defensive tackle went to the Packers. Something else we got to watch. A fucking defensive tackle out of Missouri. And if he's busting up Darnell Wright and busting his ass and slamming Caleb Williams to the ground, I'm going to remember this and bring it up.
He won't be even playing next year. He went to the Packers.
I'm just saying. Albert Regis, another defensive tackle, went 17.
There goes Zachariah Branch up there right above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right, Diesel. All right. And we all came out of the season and said we need defensive players, Ace. Now you're a polls guy. You're loving his board and his chat GTP picks, which is fine. Diesel, what did you grade this tight end?
It's the most asinine pick of the fucking draft.
Diesel
the fuck are you gonna pick a fucking tight end with your second round pick, and you fucking you can pick a third? It was a second round pick. They had 2 second round picks.
No, they traded down.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's just like because he's like the start of the third.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you picking them for? You can get a tight end. They come a dime a dozen.
No, they don't.
Dime a dozen.
Best player available, Diesel.
You already got 2. I could get it if you let Komet go, right? You didn't let him go. You restructured this deal. Why the fuck would you use that? And
they're putting an offense together for the quarterback that you wanted above JF.
Look how he's trying to co-sign for the offense now.
Diesel,
Right?
I asked y'all.
Co-sign for.
I said best player available. You can agree with it. I don't know what your comment was, but I said, we can agree best player available, which is how I would run my draft room. But I said it gets to a point though. If you got Walter fucking Payton, I don't need you drafting a fucking running back. Do you know what I'm saying? At that point, trade out of the fucking pick. Trade down if you have to.
Man,
they did.
They got no D tackle, no fucking no end. I'm talking about with the first couple of rounds, they picks. They got no D tackle, no defensive end, and even in the first 3 picks, they didn't get a linebacker either.
Nothing.
So which defensive tackle did you want in the first 2 rounds?
It didn't matter. You need to draft.
It does matter. It does matter.
What's your draft grade, Diesel, for that?
For that tight end
pick? Yeah.
A fucking D. Fucking D. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, Ace is being a complete homer here. I'm gonna give it.
I felt that way about Colston Loveland last year, and yeah.
But we got Colston.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. How many Colstons do we want?
Now we're going 13 personnel and we banging.
Well, we could end up like I said, we could end up like the Patriots.
We banging. We're going 13. We banging. Yeah. If you want help for your left tackle that we don't have, if you want help for your right tackle that had 12 penalties this year, we got 3 tight ends in there and we banging. And Colston Loveland can run out there as a damn wide receiver. Come on, man. Y'all got to.
You couldn't draft the left tackle.
It's a different offense.
You could have drafted left tackle.
No,
I'm gonna give it a C.
No.
You could have drafted a left tackle.
Right. No, you don't want to. You ain't want that. No.
I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give that move a C until I see this kid play.
D for dumb.
We banging.
Dumb fucking pick. That's exactly what it was.
Right.
Yeah. Now once you start holding his nuts next year, just like
Colston Loveland.
Nails and Colston Loveland. You'll be like, oh yeah, it was a great pick.
You still I'm gonna move.
I think we made a great pick in building up our offensive line with 13 personnel. I love it.
All right, let's move on. We're still on. Oh no, we're on day 3 now. All right, so the day 2 overall grade, all of those players, the day 2 overall grade, I'm gonna probably ride in. I expected more on the defensive side, so I can't give him any more than a C+, and that's being generous, Ace. And that's being generous. What about you, Diesel?
The board is what the board.
Yeah, he let the board talk to him. What about you, Ace? Overall, day 2 grade.
Day 2 grade. What I give him? A B and a B.
All right, he's going with a B. All right, let's go to the final day, which is 4 through 7, rounds 4 through 7.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot one. Xavier Thomas. My fault.
Oh yeah, that's a 4th round pick.
Yeah.
Kid out of
was he
LSU.
4th round?
Yeah.
He was 4th round pick. My bad. So he should be day 3. All right. Where's Xavier? So I did that right. I don't see him. Xavier.
I think we moved up to get him.
I don't fucking see him. I'm in round 3. Let's see. Xavier. Let's go back to 2.
He's a 4.
He was round 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Duh. All right, let's see. Oh, Mike Washington. I wonder if he's related.
Cousin.
Man, round 4. Let me put it up here because maybe so y'all can see. Xavier, round 3. He's round 3, pick 89 out of LSU. Xavier Thomas. Pick 89. So let's find pick 89. There he is. Round 3, LSU, Xavier Thomas. So this would have been day 2. So we got to add this to our day 2 picks. He's a wide receiver out at LSU, and the book on him is Xavier. Where is he? I did this. Dynamic. He's a dynamic slot return threat with burst and yak ability. He ran like a 4.2 something 40, and he's the second coming of Velus Jones.
Slow down. They didn't mention no Velus Jones.
They didn't mention no damn
at all.
He's a 3rd round pick, just like Velus. And this guy's related to Walter Payton. He's got good DNA.
He went to LSU. He's related to Walter Payton. He was running a 4.2 40.
Yeah.
We need a kickoff returner with that kind of speed and burst.
And Ben said he can run in the backfield too. He can be a running back. Go ahead.
And he's got some packages he can put together for him. As opposed to what's the guy that couldn't catch the ball last year? Oz.
So he's got some black packages.
Yeah.
All right, Dizo, did you like the pick? It's not an offensive player. I mean, it's not a defensive player. It's another wide receiver once again. Ben Johnson is in his fucking bag. Poor Dennis Allen's got to deal with this bullshit again next season. Great to pick, Dizo.
At that point, I don't even care because they already done.
Don't care. Listen to this guy.
He was pissed.
They already showed their hand, so now you just getting best of the rest. As far as okay, throw him in. Didn't we get a dude from Detroit that was supposed to be the kick specialist and all that shit? So okay, all right. So like I said, offense today, offense tomorrow, offense forever.
What grade are you giving the Xavier pick in the 3rd round?
I give him a C+.
He is an athlete. All right, Ace, what are you giving the poor and stupid colored, who's a descendant 4 times removed of the great Walter Payton, rest his soul?
Do we have a kick returner now? No. Do we have a guy running a 4.2 40 that's a kick returner now? No.
The dude from Detroit returned kicks that we signed.
True, we did bring in the free agent from Detroit. I don't know if he's running a 4.2, but we did.
He didn't run a 4.2, but he returned kicks. That's why we got him.
Oh, he's running a 4.2 40. Did he make the team?
What do you mean make the team? We signed him as a free agent.
Oh, he didn't make the team yet.
Oh, see.
Well, we'll see. He's a Ben Johnson. He's a Ben Johnson guy.
Yeah, he's got to make the team.
Yeah, it's competition.
We're competing.
Yeah, it's competition.
Y'all like signing guys say he on the team. He on the team now. No, we compete nowadays.
So what grade you giving him?
I'm giving him
the big colored. The colored.
I'm giving B-.
Yeah. See, this reminds me of what's the guy out of the East Boogie we got? This reminds me of that. Yeah, this reminds me of that Luther Burden pick. He could be a sneaky Luther Burden, Dizo. And if he's a sneaky fucking Luther Burden, this could be an A. But because I don't know that, I'll give it, because I wanted defensive players and I got to stick to that. And fuck Poles and his board. I'm going to give it a C. I'm going to give this pick a C. Ace.
That's exactly how I'm feeling. I was like, okay, you gotta get best of the rest from defense now. Okay, I don't care if you just get the best player available because you done fucked up the first 3-4 rounds.
Poles told you that's how the draft was gonna go though before the draft. He talked about it. Yeah.
You looking for guys that aren't there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
according
how
to
he
polls. According to polls.
I'm
but
talking
we'll
about
see.
Diesel. I'm asking him who he wanted to pick, and he can't come up with a name.
He's saying if he was the GM and did all the scouting, he would have had names for you.
I would have had names for people you need to get.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to watch college football. I'm just.
He's only watching certain players.
Oh, okay. What's their names?
All right. Hold on, y'all. Diesel.
No, Ace just bitter because he fucks with JF1.
I'm just saying. Just saying this offense is going to be a monster next year.
This is Iowa.
It better be because they basically saying we're going to have to outscore people on a regular.
Who put these Bears highlights together? That was fucking holding. They're not going to let them get away with this against the Packers. Watch the center. The Bears will never get any of that.
Yeah, you saw him. He got to the second level.
Here he is here.
Moulton, the
all right, he's pushing that pile, Diesel.
The center is good. It's not a question of the center.
Oh, you did give him an A grade, Diesel.
It's the fact that you sign that dude is my problem.
But if you give him an A grade, you
can. He ain't had no black quarterback. If they did, it was only for like a game or so.
Iowa runs the football and they play defense.
They do, and the center is a good player for the Bears system. My problem is they signed that dude. They should have never signed him. They was gonna draft the center.
You worried about the Bears' money?
It's not that. I understand.
You always worried about it.
I'm not worried about the Bears' money. I'm worried about them putting a team together.
DJ Moore, huh? What you gonna do, DJ Moore?
I wanted to keep DJ Moore.
I understand.
Exactly. You wanted to pay him.
But
he was already paid.
The way they draft is best player available. So they didn't know how the board was going to fall. So this is Sam Roosh, the big tight end, the heir apparent to Colston Loveland, according to Ace.
This is Cole Kmet's
replacement.
Replacement, yeah.
There he is. They keep talking about he's just a blocker, but then the Bears posted all highlights of
him catching the ball.
Okay, there he is. Okay, he blocked the big black guy there. I could have made that block. The black guy was out of position. He's doing more than blocking.
Commit.
Yeah. Blocked 2 people on that play. All right. And then we have one more. All right, this is a big receiver out of LSU. Man, he can't. He has
the whole damn secondary,
and we led the league. We led the league in turnovers. We
just got a damn faster linebacker when you got rid of Butch Stud and got Devin Bush over here from the Cleveland Browns.
I wouldn't say turnovers, Diesel. I mean, we led the league in turnovers last year.
We did. I'm saying you can't count on that no more because no.
The only thing you're worried about is the pass rush. We're going to address a little bit more of that in free agency. And you got guys coming before they got their coach fired.
Oh, he had too many lightning ass players.
Mm-hmm. Like, look at this white.
All right, so that's all we got there. Malik Muhammad, we'll get to that in a second. All right, so now we're getting into the later rounds, y'all. We don't have to spend a lot of time on this. And this is our last segment, this draft. Looks like we dropped to round 6. So what happened? Y'all said there was a draft day trade?
They did. Yeah, they traded out of the second that they had the 2 second-round picks. I think they traded one to get another 3rd and a 5th or 4th, something. One of them rounds we didn't have a pick.
We dropped the 2nd-round pick to get a 3 and a 5.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did we get for the DJ Moore? Well, go ahead and finish your thought, Ace. My bad.
We got a 2nd for DJ Moore. I believe it was the first 2nd-round pick that we used. We got from the Buffalo Bills. Then we traded the second to get a 3 and a 5. And the 3 was the guy we just got, Thomas. And the 5 ended up being somebody else.
So we got the center essentially for DJ Moore.
Yeah.
You happy about that?
Yeah.
Because we know you had some proclivities for DJ.
Well, I just thought we should have got more, but I realized the amount of his contract limited what we were able to get for him. So if it worked out for the Bears, it's fine. But the quarterback didn't want to throw him the ball unless he was in trouble. So we got some more receivers. We got a center, which we needed, and we'll move on from there.
Well, here's what happened. The Chicago Bears made several trades, including trading up to select defensive tackle Jordan Vandenberg, round 6. Is that the Vanilla Gorilla?
No. Vanilla Gorilla was an undrafted free agent.
You're right.
Vandenberg is a beast. He's from Georgia Tech.
Sounds like he's a South African. Jordan Vandenberg.
He is.
Round 6 from the Bills. Trading up for cornerback Malik Muhammad, round 4 from the Panthers, and trading the number 60 pick, which was the one acquired in the DJ Moore trade, to the Titans to pick 69 and 144 picks, 69 and 144. So those are the picks we're ultimately going to say we got for DJ Moore, the 69 right. and the 144. All right, so let's see.
And what that means is whoever they were looking to pick, they weren't there no more. So they're going to trade down to get more picks, because a couple of them rounds, I know they didn't have a pick. I think in the 5th or the 4th was one of those rounds. They didn't have a pick, but they end up picking in each round.
So we got Sam Roush for DJ Moore, the tight end, and 144 would be. We got 2 Sams. Sam Hecht, center. No, that's not the Bears.
That's not the Bears.
No, that's not the Bears.
No.
Hold on. Let's go back. Make sure I looked at that right. They must have traded again to the Titans for pick 69 and 144.
Because they traded 2 7s to move up for Vandenberg.
I don't know, but we'll figure it out at some point. At least we know we got the tight end for DJ Moore. He looks all right. Is he a DJ Moore? Probably not. All right, so we picked up Malik Muhammad in the 4th round, competitive corner with upside, expected to develop behind the veterans. How did you guys like that overall pick 124?
It ain't bad. It ain't bad for that spot. I was hoping we get the Tennessee dude with he had coming off knee surgery, but I was watching tapes and stuff on him, and he's real, but he went before that.
You want a guy coming off knee surgery? You sound like Ryan Poles.
Oh no, he
a red shirt.
He can play. Mm-hmm. He can play. He's one of them dudes. He'd be fighting for everything.
Yeah. What was he fighting for when he was in knee surgery?
We got the same type of surgery you had with your bum with JF1.
Yeah, we got a guy out of Staples. We got a Texas that's played. We got a guy out of Texas that played all year. He's a little light in the ass, but he's fast, and he has a nose for the ball. And I think the Bears have addressed their need for team speed during this draft and every damn round. And and then next year we'll see what they can do as far as the defensive line more. If
the board don't fall that way, Poles has proven that he's not going to address the defensive line.
Well, I mean, we got to find players in some other way, which we can. And now that we got talent in every damn room, maybe we can make some damn moves prior to
some trade packages.
Yes, absolutely.
He went to the Raiders. Hey, and he went in the 4th round, the 101st pick. What pick was that dude?
124.
Yeah, he was 101.
Yeah,
the
Raiders
Tennessee that I like.
The Raiders can't pick a player out of a paper bag.
Well, they got Tommy Goat, Brady now, so I'm sure that's making them smarter. All right, so we got Malik Muhammad, and then round 5, pick number 166, we picked up Keyshawn Elliott. He's a linebacker, poor and stupid, out of Arizona State. High motor linebacker, added for depth and special teams value.
Yeah. Out of same school as Lance Briggs. Wants to be a Bear. Didn't come on with the Bear. Go Bears.
He said that?
No, he came out with the bear down.
Okay, yeah. All these rookies been saying bear down. Everybody except for Nails.
Yeah, so he's ready to play football, and he's quick. He's a little light. He's about 232.
Hey, what did Nails say when they he don't say bear down?
Yeah. Go Bears. Everybody else is saying bear down, even Roman Doomsday.
Yeah, so this kid,
I don't know where he got that from.
He'll put on a couple of pounds, 5-10 pounds, in the weight room in the upcoming year. But
these are every time he said the media, don't nobody say it back to him. Everybody, the room go quiet when he say this shit.
Who the hell taught him that, man?
I don't know.
No.
Nobody else is saying it. I was all over the internet. All the comments are bear down.
But the Elliott kid can tackle, and most of the players that they drafted this year have the ability to tackle, as opposed to the players that Fire Poles was picking in the previous years.
And then we got in round 6, Ace, we just mentioned Jordan Vandenberg. So here's your defensive players. The board fell to the defensive players in the late rounds all of a sudden, Diesel, if you want to believe that. Because I personally don't believe it, Ace. I believe that's some bitch. Somebody told him we need to get some defensive players. Fuck you and your board. And if he can do that in the late rounds, why can't he do it in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round?
Well, the defense from Georgia Tech was underrated this year. And this Vandenberg guy is
freak athlete. They said he had a 10 RS score.
Yeah, he's one of the highest rated athletes in the draft
at the Slave Combine. Yeah,
he's a good rotational player for the defensive line, which they picked up a couple of guys during free agency for the defensive line. So he either is going to compete to make the roster, or we can put him on the practice squad, build him up some more, and he'll be ready. We got competition in every room. That's all I'm saying.
So Diesel checked out by those late rounds. You guys are interesting because Ace has been a big anti-Poles guy, and now he's glazing for him.
I'm not glazing for Poles because Poles not making any damn decisions. He's got a scout team out there, and he sends all his information.
That's
to
all
Coach
NFL
BJ.
coaches, NFL teams, GMs. They got scout teams out there.
No, yeah, I know that. I'm talking about Poles is on the scout team now, and Coach BJ is the general manager of the Chicago Bears.
Nah, they in cahoots together. They doing that shit. And if you're giving BJ all the credit, you got to give Poles credit too. If you getting on BJ's case for shit, you got to get on Poles' case too.
Yeah.
So
BJ,
that's why I'm on his fucking case.
Poles did a great job in the few years that BJ wasn't here. Yeah, he did an excellent job picking players for the Bears. All of them are damn gone.
Are they?
No.
Everybody except for Caleb. Who else is still here? You're not sure about Roma Doomsday. And everybody else is gone.
Loveland, he drafted him.
Yeah, BJ was here.
Right. And the people he signed as free agents.
BJ was here.
I don't care if BJ was here. Them are still his people.
You're making my point.
But a lot of those guys may be gone because they don't fit the new coaches.
I'm telling you, you got to
hold. That's what I'm telling you because they sucked.
It could be because they're not a scheme fit.
Right.
But you got a new D coordinator, right? So you're going to change your D personnel as well, right?
Yeah.
Your scheme fit.
Where did Jalen Johnson come from? He got drafted by us, right?
Yeah, but I don't think Poles drafted him.
Yeah, he didn't draft him. Keep going.
Did he?
No.
Poles didn't draft him. He re-signed him, though.
Yeah, he re-signed him. He drafted Tariq Stevenson.
He did draft
You're
Tariq.
unsure about him. He might be
people-
going next year.
The other
Keep
people,
going.
the other people in the secondary that we had,
They're
he
gone.
signed them.
Keep
no,
going.
I'm talking. No, but they played.
Brisker's
and
gone.
He signed them. He
Myers
let him go.
gone. Keep going.
They're
They're gone.
Go.
Well, that's his fault.
Yes.
He shouldn't
You're
have moved
proving
off
my
Brisker.
point.
He shouldn't have moved off Brisker.
No, JF1 is
Velas
gone.
Jones.
He got off of him. Smart move.
He didn't draft JF1. Velas Jones.
He got off of him. That was smart. That's probably the best move he ever made.
Keep proving my point.
He drafted Velas Jones, and he should have kept him. That's one of his biggest
He's
errors.
gone.
He's gonna come back to bite him. It's gonna come back to bite him. All right, so let's give an overall grade though for that draft. And I know a lot of it's based on our expectations, but you have to kind of look at the players we got. Now, before y'all vote, according to polls, he's banking on the guys that we got. Even for that left tackle, y'all mentioned left tackle. He's banking on Karan Mambajambi. He's banking on the guy who can't handle the bull rush.
He's banking on Braxton Jones, and he's banking on the Canadian Eagle.
Yeah, the Canadian Eagle.
Yeah.
And on the defensive side, he's banking on the big African who tore up his knee last year, that he brought in as a free agent.
He's banking on Booker.
He's banking on Booker.
The African. Yeah.
He mentions the African. He likes
he does. He does. He says he's progressing.
Yeah.
As far as coming back from his injury. But
he's banking on the defensive tackle he brought in as a free agent last year out of Atlanta.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was hurt. He was hurt most of the year.
Yeah.
And the rookie, they saw a lot of potential in the rookie who got hurt during the season. So
one of the slaves.
Yeah. And we got the South African coming in. I think he's gonna push some of them guys because he's a stud.
So
he's one of those Keith Van Horns, one of those Steve McMichael type guys you need to have as depth on your roster. So
Mongo.
Yeah.
So before y'all give y'all a grade and then we can close this out. We did bring in some undrafted free agents. Olin Kreutz's son, I think they offered him $25 an hour to be part of the Bears. So they brought him in. He's another center. So we brought in 3 centers, no left tackles. And then we brought in the Vanilla Gorilla. I think his name is David Wilson. 6'5", 320, and he's a god.
Allegedly.
Let's show this picture. They call him Vanilla Gorilla, Diesel. We're not making this up. Look at this guy we brought in here. He looks like something out of The Last Yard, The Longest Yard, with Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, we put him out there and bite somebody's nuts off while they're in their piles. And yeah.
Slam Jordan Love to the ground, huh?
Yeah, in his career.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
All right. So let's grade it. Ace, what grade are you giving polls, BJ, and the whole staff, the Chicago Bears coming out of there?
I'm giving the Chicago Bear organization a B coming out of this draft. Would have loved to see the defensive edge come out of the earlier rounds, but it didn't work out for us. So I would give them a B coming out of this draft. Love the safety addition, the center addition, the wide receiver addition, and the little later round defensive positions that we were able to shore up for special teams. The special teams are pretty important for your melanated coach that is still with the roster. And Coach BJ said he wants to improve the coaching as well as the competition on the roster. So I definitely I'll give him a B, and hopefully all of this leads to us progressing as we play a first place schedule in this upcoming season.
So you give it a B. NFL.com gave him an A in round 1. I think everybody pretty much agreed with that. I think I said a B plus. Day 2, they gave it a B plus, and day 3, a B. So that probably averages out to probably like a B plus.
B plus, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Diesel. What grade are you giving the Bears for that 3 days of work?
Man, it's not necessarily on the players. It's from the picks they actually made. So I'm giving them a C minus.
See, he's a draft by need guy, Ace.
Mm.
So he has a totally different
I
polar
understand.
opposite.
I understand getting the best available player, but at some point, man, if your Achilles heel is filling in defense, then I felt you need to address that. And
It
with
depends
your
on the draft.
first 4 picks, only one address defense. I think that's just mind-boggling. So yeah, ain't
First
necessarily
4
against
picks,
the
2 of
players.
them were defense.
Who?
They right here.
The safety and the cornerback.
No, the corner was in round 4. He was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th pick.
Yeah, he's the 5th pick. The first 4 picks, 3 of them was offense.
Yeah. And the local media is on their ass.
The first pick was the safety. The second pick was the center. The third pick was the tight end. The 4th pick was the damn cornerback.
Nah,
I thought it was the LSU guy.
This is NFL.com.
That's the
Dylan
LSU
Thieneman, round 1. Logan Jones, pick number 57. Sam Roosh, pick number 69. Xavier Thomas, pick number 89. And Malik Muhammad, the corner out of Texas, is pick number 124. He's the 4th pick.
He's around 4.
He's the 5th pick. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they made a
5,
run.
6, 7. It was all defense.
Yeah, they made a run on him in the later rounds. And that's why I said I don't believe their board was talking to him. I believe they're just some fucking liars. And Diesel might be right. Coach BJ just said, you're going to give me all offensive players. I'm getting paid $13 million. And we want to win games 45-42. And that's why Detroit ain't won shit, because they did the same thing over there.
No, Detroit went a little bit different. Their star players got hurt.
No, defense. They defense. They had the one season where the defense, all of them defensive players got hurt. So then they was thinking like, we can redo this again, because they made it to like the NFC Championship with all them defenders getting hurt.
He drafted running back when he had Montgomery. That was the people in Detroit was on his ass about that. It worked out. But I'm just saying, this is how BJ moves. Sometimes you got to protect these geniuses from themselves.
Well, we don't have a general manager do that.
Well, he got castrated by the president.
He don't have the nuts. He's sat in a dunce chair, and he's going to stay in there until he gets fired.
Did you see him in the dunce chair when him and BJ was at the podium?
Yeah.
He was at the dunce chair with BJ. I'm like, Ryan Poles, boy, do you have something to say? And he just sat there in the dunce chair. All right, I'll grade that draft. It's really hard to do it without any data watching these kids play. But I got it right in front of me. The stud out of Oregon. The center I'm overall okay with. This tight end, mind-boggling. And this wide receiver is mind-boggling. Yeah.
13 personnel.
Yeah. But you could have found some poor and stupid defensive players to bring in there and compete.
We're still going to find it.
So because of that, I'm gonna give it a B minus.
All right.
I'm gonna give it a B minus.
If Bluegrass was in this talk, he just said all of the picks need to be defense.
Bluegrass.
He just said all of them need to be.
He must have fell asleep after he ate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he seen him grumbling and eating on some porridge throughout when he was on the show. I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna make it the whole show.
Diesel, give me your final words on anything. It could be the draft or anything we discussed. And big ups to Vrabel and BJ Rusinni.
This draft, I mean, and you know what? I mean, we didn't get a chance to talk about it, but I seen they've been signing like some free agent people who didn't get drafted. They didn't sign like a handful of different people. The Bears did. Who didn't get drafted, but they signed them on as free agents or whatever. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see. If I'm the Bears, man, I'm looking for whenever they got to do cuts, for players that's going to hit and cost against their cap, especially when you get close to the through the preseason when the teams got to cut and they cutting players that are like valuable commodities. Because the Bears should definitely be on the market looking for help, whether it's linebacker, defensive end, or defensive tackle. And that's my concern because I just didn't feel like they addressed it and when you've seen all them teams, I should have counted before today. There was within the first 2 rounds, the number of defensive ends that teams were taking. Because they know with these rules geared to pass, you got to come after the quarterback. And they were taking end after end after end after end. I was like, man. And sure enough, we get to the Bears. I'm talking about the second round. I ain't talking about the first round. Because I ain't have a problem with them picking a safety. But them two twos and you ain't getting no defensive player, man, But we'll see how it turns out, and hopefully they keep their eyes open for players to get cut or released and go from there. But I want to look and see how many players they signed as free agents that didn't get drafted, because it should be quite a few. Did the Bears have 7th round picks when you counted them picks right there? Did they have any in the 7th round?
No, they traded their 2 7th-round picks to move up to the 6th round to get Vandenberg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at last year. Last year, we had 2 number 1s, a 3, and 2 5s. We didn't have no 4th round pick, no 6th round pick, no 7th round picks. And you can, I mean,
you count on 7th-round picks to improve the team.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Monunga
was drafted when?
7.
Last year? Was he last year?
7.
Monunga was a 7th-round pick, yeah.
Why the fuck they don't show this on this thing? Because I'm thinking like Monunga was a 7th round pick.
Yeah, he was. That saved his ass in that draft. It helped bolster that draft. It's his best draft ever, Pose.
Mm-hmm. That was BJ.
Now, and I apologize. That's 2024 that I'm looking at. It don't show 2025. But 2024, we didn't have a 4, no 6s, no 7s. So when we only had a total of 5 picks from 2024. And 2023, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We had 10 picks in 2023. So, yeah.
Oh, and my bad. NFL.com gave the Bears an A- on that draft. Go ahead, Diesel.
We didn't have no 7th. We traded them this year.
Yeah, no 7. Trade up to 2 7s to get the South African.
Okay.
That's what we had right there, Diesel.
Okay. Yeah, so we had 1 5, 1 6, 1 4. Psh, damn. Yeah, I guess. I would have liked to see at least 2 3s or 2 4s, but
we got 2 3s.
Did we? No, it was 2 2s, right? Or no? Let me see that again, Mercer.
What they didn't want to do is bring in more defensive linemen who wasn't going to do shit.
Yeah, you got to get players that's going to compete, but that's what you're scouting. Yeah, we had 2 3s. Yeah. But we had 2 4s or 5s.
But they traded.
They traded the second 2 for the 3 and the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Else we wouldn't have had 1 and 5. We wouldn't have had 1 and 5 at all in the 5th round.
So we pick up a special teams linebacker. We get a defensive tackle, stud, in the 6th round. We'll see what Malik Muhammad, but you got
these guys are gonna get cut.
Yeah.
We'll the see. Defensive tackle, if he can stuff the run, that's all I want out of my tackles. If you can stop the run.
He's a beast.
He looks like a bear. Is that the gorilla vanilla?
If he can plug it up and stop the run, because I run with them.
But when you see him, he looks like a gorilla. But yeah, he's a beast.
Them tackles we got, they can't stop the run, man.
Yeah, well, they'll be gone because whose contract is coming up? What's that guy?
Billings. He's gone.
No, Billing's gone. I'm talking about the Devon Dexter Senior.
Oh
yeah. And the other guy that came in with him, I don't know if he's still on the team.
He was a second-round pick in 2023.
He'll be gone unless he takes a team-friendly
That's what
rotation
Paul's
guy
fucking.
deal.
He's gonna be gone. Dennis Allen don't like him.
Yeah.
He was a second-round pick in 2023.
Yeah.
They looking for Dennis Allen.
Yeah.
He did draft Tyler Scott, but we don't never see him anyway.
He's still on the team?
Yeah,
No, he's gone.
I don't think he is.
He's gone.
He did draft Noah Sewell that year too. Noah Sewell's decent.
He got hurt. He can't.
Near the end of the year, right?
He can't cover anybody. He can't play in coverage.
Pass protection. Well, shit, we don't need him for that. He can help us with the run.
Yeah, he'll be gone.
Hey, Diesel, mighty funny. The pack in our division, mighty funny. Their board was talking to him with defensive players, huh? Mighty funny.
Yep. After we rammed their ass with the Iceman last year.
Yeah, but mighty funny. Let's look at the Vikings real quick, and see if their board was talking to them about defense. Defensive lineman. Look at that, Diesel. The rest of our division wasn't painting their fingernails.
3 straight defensive picks.
Yeah, but they hit glazing for Ben Johnson coming in here and making our Bears a faggoty organization. So they go into the dome and score 50 points a game.
Well, they lost a lot of players over the last few years through free agency, a lot of good players, because they didn't want to pay them. And the salary cap was stacked too damn high.
Well, that's going to happen to us soon. You know, we ain't going to pay all these players. If we keep drafting them, we ain't going to be able to pay them. But we'll have flexibility to move on.
As long as we keep them young and stupid, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all I got, man. We'll see how this stuff turn out.
How many games the Cubs got to win for you to leave that bullshit organization you've been supporting? Put a number on it, or at least wear a jersey, and I want to see you.
I like them both. I
want to see you and Ace at Wrigley watching a game. If we get how many games?
I'd rather go to the cell. I like the park better. I like the park better. And you see, them jerseys, they sold out of them motherfuckers when I tried to go to the game on the weekend for them jerseys.
It was a sweatshirt or something.
He's supposed to be on
the It's that whatever it was when I went online.
Yeah.
And this was last week. Almost the week before that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go just to get them jerseys.
They supposed to. It was tight. It was brown. It looked like a Negro League jersey.
First 15,000, but you could only pick it up from that bullpen bar, and you had to order your ticket like through that thing.
You had to be white.
It was sold out.
They weren't gonna get your black ass shit.
Not your black ass showing up there 5 minutes before the game started talking about you wanted the damn free jerseys. Get out of here.
The Mafia already. We ain't gonna talk about the Mafia, but they already passed those out to everybody, man.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna get one of them damn jerseys, man. I was like, I ain't going to that game.
But you find somebody, they're gonna be selling them on online.
Yeah, they'll be ridiculously priced. You can get one of the cheapest tickets from the park.
Yeah, wait a year
got the free jersey.
Either you want it or you don't.
Yeah,
I ain't getting that shit now. Get the cheap
Sox
ticket.
You
I'm gonna buy one for the wife and show it.
They got better giveaways than the fucking Cubs. The only thing the Cubs give you is bobbleheads.
That's right. Can we get an FGB out of you, fella?
No,
right out.
FGB.
The FJF1.
Such a hater.
Hey, peace and blessings, brother. Hey, be safe out there.
Such a hater.
All right, Ace. Go ahead, give me your final words, bro.
My final words are: it was a interesting draft by the Chicago Bears in this 2026 lead up to the 2026 season. Everybody expected pure defense from 1 through 7 because of what they experienced with the Bears last year and needing of a pass.
Because the defense fucking sucked last year. Well,
I can't say they sucked. They made it to the damn second round of the playoffs.
Okay, all right.
Are you giving the offense all the credit for whatever happened last year? That can't be said.
I'm
But
saying we
now,
gave up a lot of points last year.
we did. But now we're coming in with a new secondary, new safeties, and shoring up our cornerback position to the point where we're a lot faster. We're faster at a linebacker. We got rid of Bush Stud, and we're making DeMarco Jackson one of our starting linebackers, as well as bringing back what's my man from Wisconsin? Superman from Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, he probably you're talking about the pink guy.
Yeah.
I liked him. I was sad when they moved on from him. Went to Dallas and now he's back.
Yeah. So, and we're showing up the special teams, which is very important for our melanated special teams coach. So, I think the Bears did not a plus job. They didn't do a average job, but they were in between. You're looking at a draft that didn't have a lot of quote unquote superstars or potential superstars. So
Jack Sanborn sounds like a CIA movie. Jack Sanborn.
Yeah. So yeah, we got Jack Sanborn back, and we got the guy out of Arizona State. We got Devin Bush from the #1 defense in the NFL from Cleveland. So those particular players and the players that we're getting back from injury with Noah Sewell and Abubu and Shamar Turner and Grady Jarrett will be healthy next week. So next year. So, we'll look at our attrition as far as players are concerned when it comes to this NFL season. But as long as we're scoring points, beating teams down with our running game and our 13 personnel offense, and then smacking them over the side of the head when we go long with our wide receivers, we're looking at a balanced team. And you'll see that in the upcoming season, and it'll grade our draft this year a lot better as we're waiting to see what players are available for our defense the following season of 2027. So I'm cool what the Bears did. Shout out to the White Sox. Muna Rusinni, our Japanese player, keep hitting home runs. Coastal
Cataracts. I drive a Lincoln Continental.
We got some young guys that are hitting the ball on the south side. As we improve to learn how to win MLB games through our pitching staff, defense, and offense, the White Sox will be okay. And shout out to the Cubs. Hopefully, they can continue to progress as a NL Central contender. They made a trade to get a couple pitchers in. It's tough out there in the baseball world. It's the beginning of the season. And I hope sure, but ain't that. Oh, turn that damn crap off. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. But shout out to baseball in Chicago, and we'll see. We'll see. Training camps coming up in a few months, and we'll see what Bears are out there ready to compete. They say Nails is out there with his receivers, practicing routes.
Yeah, he's at voluntary camp. He don't have to be there.
Yeah. Well, he was out in LA, out in USC, getting his guys together. And now he don't have to be there. Are you kidding me?
It's voluntary.
That's coach speak, league speak, that he doesn't have to be there. This is the second year of a new offense. If his asexual ass wasn't there, we would have a problem. So as we lead up to training camp in July, hopefully he gets a little continuity with all the players that are coming in, his new tight ends, his new his new wide receivers, and whatever Coach BJ has taken the offense and taking it down to the rails, the studs, and bring it back up. And I think we'll be okay. All those guys that I think they're going to compete against us in the NFC Central. Bears have felt some inkling of success, and you got to get your team together to compete against us this year. So, bear down, Chicago Bears, FGB to the highest level of F-ivity, and don't believe the hype, the fake news is coming out of your capital. Again, bear down. That's my final word.
Well, Ace, NFL.com agrees with you. They graded that draft a A- for the Bears. So, I don't know. Dezo's got something up his bum.
He's got something up his bum. Talking about, I wish I had defense on every. Yeah, it's the same meatball damn crap that the meatballs come out with that, we should have defense. We should, yeah, that's the way we felt at the end of the season. And we still need to pick up a couple more defensive players, but
hey, the local media is on his ass.
Who's that?
Meatheads, the meatballs in the local media.
Yeah.
They're not happy about the draft.
No? Hey, they're meatballs. And then they'll be loving them once we get to the season, and they see we come out with these 3 big ass tight ends and run the ball down team's throat,
and Booker's getting the Booker sugar and the deer antler spray, and
we got this package with the damn center, and and they freeing up this cap money. They talking about going out and getting another DE and edge and free agency, and one guy was looking at bringing Debo in here. Samuels as
y'all had no interest. I wanted him. Y'all had no interest.
I
all
still
he
don't.
does is ball out. Talking about he be hurt. He wasn't.
We'll see what happens.
Deja vu all over again.
Yeah.
Bear down, baby.
Oh, we get finished with this.
We deserve this.
We deserve it.
Bear down. Let's talk about that because the damn Dallas Cowboys gave I wish I'd have mentioned it when Dezo was on. Just gave they damn kickers $7 damn million a season.
I talked about it a while back. Yeah, they made him the highest paid kicker in NFL history. That's what we were saying. And he can't kick like that 20 fucking below zero in Soldier Field.
Yeah. We don't. Yeah.
None of that shit's gonna work in there.
It's definitely not gonna work at Soldier Field in December and January when we're trying to win some damn football games.
Well, until we get the Zesty Dome that you and Dezo have signed off on.
Well, I mean, it is
as long
what
as
it
it's
is.
in Illinois. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, that's not true. I wanted the retractable, but they're going to have the roof closed any damn way. So it is what it is. But to think that we would pay a kicker $7 million a season to kick in Soldier Field because he can kick the ball 80 damn yards or however the hell far he can kick it, and think that shit's going to work in December and January in Illinois.
We got a $13 million genius offensive mind and a generational quarterback. Get your ass in legitimate field goal range.
Yeah, and kick the ball 30, 40 yards. And,
right.
And let's get the damn defense out there and let's start doing what we had to do to get the damn ball back.
Although, if we don't shore up this defense, Ace, that's what keeps making Coach BJ go for it on fourth all the damn time because he has zero confidence in Big Dick Dennis Allen's defense.
Well, I think he kept his defensive coordinator and he kept his defensive backs coach, and he brought in some more players for him. And he said he wants to coach better and harder this year. And I think the scheme will be a little different. You got these hurt players coming back. and
they are healthier because they were banged up last year.
Yeah, we'll come, and we're younger. We got a Super Bowl winning a safety, and we got a safety that we picked at the #1 draft pick, and we got hopefully Gordon to come back healthy.
Yeah, he doesn't tweak his hammy.
Yeah, and we got Booker coming back that'll be healthy, and this guy's gonna be 20.
Booker McFarland?
No, Booker, the DN, is going to be 22, 23 years old going into his third season. I think he's going to be 23. So I'm looking for the Bears to improve within, as well as with the few additions we made on defense to help them get back to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Johnson being healthy, and like you said, Gordon, we're getting the linebacker back. So all of that
Johnson,
stuff.
we're getting a kid out of Texas healthy.
Getting the big African back. Yeah. Shamar, what's his name?
Shamar Turner's back.
Shamar Moore.
Grady Jarrett will be back healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a game of attrition because it's football, but I believe we'll have a better season on defense this year because we'll be a lot faster. We're getting Devin Bush from Cleveland.
And it's another year in the system, familiarity.
Absolutely. And we'll find some poor and stupid guys out of undrafted free agency.
Some athletes.
You will hide on the practice squad. And we got the South African kid we got from Georgia Tech come out there and bite somebody in the balls while he's on the pile. I mean, we got some.
They should give Dennis Allen a whip. I'd give him a whip, and you whip these boys. Nah, you'd be riding around my practice on a horse.
We got competition in every room, and I think it'll aid the Bears going into this next season.
Well, y'all heard it here. Ace is he believes he can fly. We'll do our predictions maybe next week, or too early predictions, because we did get the draft done, so we should be able to give it something. Look at the schedule, at least the games we're playing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah, so we should be able to get that done. Carman, Ryan.
We're supposed to be putting together the debate between
Wordsworth.
Yeah.
That's gonna be classic. It's gonna be classic. All right. Yeah, we'll see if we can put that together. All right. Let me get to my final words here. At the end of the day, the National Football League gave us another week where the headlines felt half football, half sitcom, and somehow Mike Vrabel is still at the center of both, and somehow he still hasn't been punished, fined, or anything by the organization for conduct detrimental to the team. I truly believe if he was colored, I truly believe if the reporter was colored, even though they're covering it, although many in the media, I don't want to cover it because it's a personal issue and those are my friends. You cover it when it's the coloreds. You cover it. You covered it when it was the Michigan football coach. Y'all had no problem covering that. Okay, so whether the photos were laughable or the reactions, even more so, the presser only reminded everyone that the No Fun League's biggest stories ain't always drawn up on a whiteboard. Sometimes they're just human, messy, and impossible to look away from. Chicago, the Bears, meanwhile, walked out of the draft weekend with a franchise safety who already talks like she's been here for years. This rookie class has fans arguing in the best possible way, with hope. Caleb Williams shall set the tone. The Bears' picks filled real needs, and the early grades suggest a front office that finally knows exactly what it wants to build. So, as the dust settles, we're left with a league buzzing from drama, promise, and a few unintentional comedy sketches. Vrabel saga rolls on. Caleb's era continues, and the Bears draft class steps into the spotlight. That's the week. That's the league. And as always, that's Mouthpiece included. Thanks for rocking with us this week. Until next time, stay locked in, stay curious, stay ready for whatever this week throws at us. On the field, in the political arena, and everywhere the two collide. This ain't just content, it's connection, and it means more because you're right here. Stay locked in. We appreciate all the support and enthusiasm for this pod. If you have any more questions or need further information, feel free to ask. Stay tuned, stay passionate, bear down, and as always, Ace, until next time,
FGB to the highest level of FIVity. Bear down, FGB, and all the FGB supporters. And all the Bears fans, bear down.
Bear down. I'm looking for JF1 to have some good games. They'll make excuses, though. JF1 to be 5-1, and they won't give him any credit for it, Ace.
Well, he's going to come right out when Sideshow Bob is ready. So it is what it is.
But they won't give him. Well, if he was so good, why they put Sideshow Bob back in? Why they rush for Sideshow Bob back? Why? Yeah, and Eric Bieniemy, he's going to coach him. I'm sure he has something to do with bringing that color in there. Eric Bieniemy didn't like the way JF1 was done.
Yeah, of course he didn't like it.
No, he didn't like that.
He was probably looking forward to working with him coming over to Chicago.
Yeah. All right, Karen, take us out of here.
Put a shovel on the ground. Great week.
Breaking my heart, man.
Yeah.
TATN. Breaking my heart. You guys gonna get your little suburban stadium and your little, and you probably have halter top night, fingernail paint night. You get your fingernails painted.
Yeah, I'm not going out there, man. I go watch them out of town before I go to damn out of town.
All right. You find yourself sliding through. You might be in LA. On Florence and Normandy. Hey, homie. Hey, man, come here. Better. You might be in Chicago. Woo. Dipping down Ashland. You better. Chill back. Check your 6. Double check that blind spot. Use that blind spot assist. TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN. Guard your grill. TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN. Bear down. TATN. Bear down. Knuckle up. TATN. Mouthpiece included. And don't forget it, baby. And don't forget to.
Whatever you do, don't forget it. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, butterfly.
Forget to bring your mouthpiece.
Sure. Don't forget it.
TATN.